I know we said we'd do a podcast Friday, but things came up and, well, yeah. Great excuses, great excuses. Anyways,
Very
welcome
great.
back. It's a decade review. It is officially the last day of 2019, which is also the last day of the 2010-2020 decade. Isn't that crazy?
Very crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. Yo, okay, so we got Ethan over here, which just spoke,
Hello.
and you are currently watching Austin.
Ah!
Exactly, that's Austin for you. Uh, Now, I want to talk about some things that brought us so much joy during this decade. The things that, raised us, brought us our childhood. Ethan, what are some of your favorite childhood TV shows?
Ooh, from childhood TV shows. Well, I remember in this decade, I would watch a lot of Nickelodeon. Like that was like the one thing, one or channel I would watch. Ooh, there's a lot of them that are really good though. But if I had to only pick one, I am definitely gonna have to go with iCarly. iCarly was the best show that I've ever watched in my
Oh
life.
my, I completely forgot about that big brain time. I completely
How-
forgot about iCarly, dude. I'm not
How
even
can you
gonna
forget
lie.
about iCarly?
I remember. Okay, so this is how far back iCarly went for me. I had Netflix on my DS, and I'd watch iCarly on my DS. That's
Only
how
OGs will remember.
far back it went, dude. Oh my gosh. What about you?
Just
What about you,
Just to jump in.
Austin?
Jump in here. I completely disagree with the whole iCarly thing. I wasn't the biggest fan of
No?
iCarly, to be honest with you.
Okay,
No.
yeah. So what was your biggest? or
Yeah. What
your
was your?
Okay, so I remember being in like 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, all through there.
Mhm.
I would repeatedly wake myself up at the exact time that SpongeBob started.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, SpongeBob's a good one too.
I watched so much SpongeBob. So I think that definitely takes the cake. But now, currently, I still watch cartoons sometimes. And Amazing World of Gumball is still a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's really weird, but
No. I've watched Amazing World of Gumball. I haven't seen it recently, but I definitely watched it. For me, I'd probably say I got raised up on SpongeBob when I used to watch it all the time back when it was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore, but it was on Netflix, and I watched it from season 1 to like season, yeah, the other season.
question.
Was that? Oh, go ahead.
Is the Strain family friendly?
Más o menos.
Yeah, agree with Aaron on that.
Well, I
hold
mean,
on.
our last
Austin-
subject isn't that.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, well, Austin, quick question to you on you liking SpongeBob. Well, you said that it was 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, right? For you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then actually, never mind, because I was gonna say that would you prefer the like the OG SpongeBob's when they came out, or like the new ones? But I think
Old one.
at that time that would be too early. Yeah, but the old ones are definitely the best ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
the old ones are the,
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah,
that were coming out when I was like in that section of time was kind of like it was kind of the middle where it wasn't the best, but it wasn't like super bad like some of the new ones are.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty good time period because I wasn't spoiled with SpongeBob and I wasn't like just fucking destroyed by it.
Mhm. Oh yes, I have to agree with that. The original SpongeBob is 100% way better. Now,
Yes.
I know I didn't grow up on The Office, but I feel like that's got to be mentioned.
Oh, hell
I feel
yeah.
that's got to
Oh,
be
yes.
mentioned.
The Office
Yeah.
is the best.
'Cause
Okay, here's a fun fact with The Office for me. The only reason why that I watched The Office was because right after The Office would end, like I think it would be like from 5 to 5:30. Then next would be Family Guy. So then I'm all like, all right, well then I'm just gonna watch the show and then just wait for Family Guy, and
Yeah.
I would enjoy it actually.
Oh yeah.
That was like that was really fun to like do. Like back then,
Okay.
obviously we didn't have we didn't have iPhones and stuff like that. So the only thing that was I can really entertain myself was just rather watching TV or just at that time playing with my toys.
Oh yeah.
And like and wait to kill time before it goes on.
Speaking
But, yeah,
of toys, I think I gotta say, I don't know if you guys know, but back when I was about, I'd say 6 or 7 years old, I played with what is called Tinker Toys. Have you guys played with those or heard of those?
They sound so familiar. Ooh,
Yeah, they
I'm
sound
getting my
really
computer.
familiar.
I'm getting my computer now, or my computer's right here. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, yeah. Look up Tinker Toys. Those things
Tinker
are
To-
those things
were
were the
those the-
bomb.
They sound so.
Oh, were those like the plastic rope? Not rope.
Oh yeah,
and
now
you
I know what he's talking
connect
about.
it
Yes,
to the wooden cube or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
cylinder.
yes, I remember
yeah.
this.
Yeah, those wooden things.
Yeah, yeah.
Those wooden things.
Those are like the OG. Man, this is some nostalgia right here.
I know,
Yeah, I
dude.
almost swallowed one
It's
of
just-
those.
Look at this.
It's so glad to just go back, or I feel so glad to go back and just reconcile
Yeah.
on all this stuff. Like,
Wow, they're really expensive right now still.
really? Even
Yeah.
after like a whole decade they've been out?
Yeah, $40. Jeez, man.
Dang. I had the big tube.
It was
I had the big
created
tube.
in 1914.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is like, oh my god.
I also grew up with Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs.
Oh
good
yeah,
guys.
it's right
Yeah.
here. I can see it. Yeah.
Lincoln Logs. Poop in the sandbox, blame it on a Lincoln Log, you know. It's not. I didn't poop in the sandbox, it's just a Lincoln Log. Here, watch,
Oh
I'll play
my God.
with
or those like collectible the garbage things where they were like in the garbage cans and you
Oh,
open
yeah.
up the garbage can and you do like the little plastic squishy.
it. Mm-hmm. Devin, you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave, Devin.
Well, that's something interesting right there.
Alright.
So, is there any, before we move on to the next topic, is there anything else we should mention about favorite TV shows, or you guys have
South
anything in mind?
Park.
South Park?
South Park, yes, South
That is
Park.
a long time
Oh
favorite.
my God!
Long time favorite.
I never.
remember-
Go ahead.
Hold on, no. Oh, okay. So, my cousin is the reason why I was watching it, and then I ended up enjoying it, and it got to the point one time. Okay, so back then when I was like in like second grade, we had Xfinity on demand, so like I could just go on demand and like watch any South Park episode if I wanted to, and I would watch them. And it got to the point where, like, I started repeating, like, some lines of what they say, and I would even go to school and say those lines. And I think, if I remembered, I think I kind of got in trouble for one of them. And I guess that's when my parents were told about this. So then they end up putting a parental control thing on South Park, so I couldn't watch, like, just go in and watch it. Like, I had to put in a code.
Oh,
But-
man.
Yeah, I didn't even understand the jokes and all that stuff. Like, yeah, because of me being so young. But now that I'm 17 years old, I can like watch a South Park episode and I would understand the jokes now.
I
That's the
never.
best part.
I never was allowed to watch South Park, but I did grow up on The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Oh my gosh, The Simpsons! I remember they had one time they were trying to break the Guinness's World Record of longest TV series back to back, and they streamed all 30 seasons. And I'm not kidding you. I sat there and watched it when I woke up to when I fell asleep, just trying to watch every single episode back back. Oh my gosh, it was
Whoa.
amazing.
Crazy.
It was. It
Yeah.
was great. Oh, over here.
Okay, guys, we are having other people join the podcast.
Yeah. All right, we have Jackson, who
This
may
is
or
the
may not be
end.
kicked depending on his behavior. We
Yeah.
have his brother Steven, which is possibly going to come in. No. Kind of.
Why am I in
Masamune.
space?
No.
And that's when I said, she's not my mom.
Steven. All right,
Yeah,
we're
let's
currently doing decade review on my YouTube channel.
Decade review. Alright, next question.
Okay, alright, so the topic that I had thought of mentioning, what was, let's start with Austin over here. Austin, what was your favorite game of this decade? What did you like to play?
BO3.
Black Ops 3? Why?
Black Ops 3 and GTA. But they were kind of tied because BO3 was kind of where I started doing where I started really liking competitive because I was getting like invitations to like these $1,000 tournaments for BO3 and I was like fucking 11 and I was like damn, and now I'm 15 and I have made it literally nowhere.
Oh, that's
So
right.
that's
You're
all.
15. I forgot. You're young.
Yeah, I'm still
you go.
young.
Yeah.
And GTA is kind of where I met all my friends that inspired me to play video games.
hmm
Aw,
So
so
one of them's
sweet.
an inspiration, and one of them's more of like
My favorite game, well, normally I would say Rainbow Six Siege, but unfortunately, it has to go to Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Ooh. Oh,
Black
the
Ops
classic.
2
Oh, the classic.
had
Decade.
changed. Black Ops 2 had changed my life. It is literally the reason why that I am still playing games today. I just enjoyed the game, killing a lot of people. I even met friends, and yeah, it was just the greatest experience that I ever experienced in my life when it comes to gaming.
For me, I don't want to sound like a cliche or anything, but it's honestly got to go to Minecraft. That was
Okay.
my
Okay, that's a good one.
that's
That's
where
fair.
my route in games started. I played Minecraft on my Kindle Fire. I got it
Your
on my
Kindle Fire.
Yeah, on my
Wow.
Kindle Fire. Yeah.
Bro, I was torn
That's
on my
OG,
Kindle.
man.
And then after the I know, it's crazy.
I was watching porn on my Kindle Fire.
Yeah, me too. But that's a
alright.
different
I
story.
had a soft feeling that that's where Austin's answer was going to go.
Yeah. Okay. Jackson, Steven, any...
Jackson, you want to go?
Okay, I don't
Alright,
think Jackson's
Steven.
here.
Wow.
Alright,
Alright,
Steven.
What a
Steven,
great
what's your
answer.
favorite
I
game?
don't think I can follow that up, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I got to go, man.
I was
That was
superior.
just such a well-prepared speech.
Such a well prepared.
Yeah.
Alright, Steven, what would you say your favorite game of this decade is?
Yeah, I agree with Aaron. It has to go to Minecraft. That was like my first real video game I ever had on my PS4. Before that, I had like a little Game Boy Color.
Oh,
and all
yes,
I had
those
on
were
that
good.
was like Pokemon and stuff like that. So Pokemon's pretty much up there because that was my first ever real video game that I had. That I bought with like my own money and stuff. So but Minecraft is like I played with my siblings the majority of the time because we played it on our Kindle. I played with Josh a little bit, but I just have like a lot of my memories from that. Like even just thinking about it, like one time I was playing with Josh and we pranked his sisters into thinking that I was Herobrine, stuff like that. Just little things.
Oh my gosh, I remember
yeah,
those
So it's
days.
just like little things that just like it's just you can look back on and be like, yeah, I remember that. Like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. Oh yeah, I remember like playing hide and seek, even though you could see everyone's name tags. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's just like little things that you can remember. There's not really any bad memories I have with Minecraft other than like dying in lava when you have diamonds. But even
It
then,
was mainly just being young.
That's what made it fun, though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
That's what
I
sure.
made
don't feel like
fun.
it was the game, but it was more of being young.
yeah,
Because if you go
Oh,
back to
yeah.
everything now, and it's just like, that was stupid. What the fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
because now we all think about it as a way of like, oh, we have to do this, we have to do that. Back then, it was just fun.
Yeah,
'Cause we didn't
exactly.
have to- we didn't
Definitely
have
agree.
to do anything. We just had fun with it.
Yeah. No stress.
Exactly.
All right. Well, how about let's do another, like, what's another favorite game that we enjoy?
Bro,
For me,
uh,
but I don't think this
Going
came
last, I
out.
need to take a leak. I'll be back in a
New
minute.
Super Mario
Okay.
Brothers on the Wii.
Oh,
I-
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. I
Brothers.
I love that game so much. It was really, really fun. Grinding to beat or to get the princess, and then it took 8
Aw.
levels to do it, or 8 worlds. But hey, that was still
And
fun
then-
though.
Also, the freaking that 9th world that you got, the Star
yeah,
World. I've
yeah,
never
the
completed
bonus.
that.
I never completed it either. Well, because you had to like get all the coins from each world in
Yeah.
order to unlock a level. Yeah,
And that
really
was just
hard.
insane for
Alright,
me,
I'm back.
especially being such a little kid. Like, I couldn't comprehend like what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, that was something I couldn't do either. But the game overall was a great experience too.
Oh,
Mine
100%
personally,
was.
well, it didn't come. It wasn't popular when it first came out, but it ended up getting popular in this decade. So I'm just gonna mention it. Going to the Wii, Wii Sports Resort was my
Oh.
favorite game to play.
Mine was
Yeah.
Wii Sports. I never got Resort. I wanted to,
Can
but like
we-
Wii Sports.
Can
Yeah,
we just
dude.
talk about the phase of Pokemon Go?
Mm.
Oh, that was a wave. That's like
That was a wave.
that was
of
like
this-
Fortnite on steroids because that had probably the same amount of players that Fortnite did cumulatively, whatever that
Yeah.
word is. And that like
Cumulative.
summer that it got big, than Fortnite did during its entire like span
Yeah.
of being alive.
See, I never hopped on that Pokemon Go hype. I didn't. I never
A
hopped
lot of
on
people
it.
didn't until like late because I remember my little brother, he was like Ben,
Yeah.
he was not into it whatsoever.
People
And
thought it
then
was
like me and
stupid
Jackson
didn't
started
do it.
walking around. We live in a gated community. We started walking around our lake, and he was like, "I want to go with you guys. I want to go with you guys." So we ended up just all like going like as a group and stuff just to do it.
Oh
We're back.
man.
Welcome back.
Jackson.
Okay, Jackson, what was your favorite game of this decade? That's what we were talking about.
Shut up. Aaron, we're not.
Go ahead, Jackson.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Okay.
Kombat.
Why
Oh,
is
I
that?
forgot
Why
about
is that your
that.
favorite game?
Yeah, I need an explanation.
Explain.
The plot.
Okay. Alright, guys, we have a harmonica. Sorry about that.
We got a little bit of a harmonica playing
I
Sorry.
can't hear my line.
from the musical genius Jackson himself.
Give him a round of applause.
Okay, let's not.
Oh, okay, guys, take that back. Alright, alright, am I still asking the questions over here?
Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
What do you got? What do you
Alright,
got?
oh, here's a fun one I wanted to mention. Alright, favorite movie. What was your one favorite? We're gonna do one movie, guys. So, what was the one favorite movie that you enjoyed in this decade?
Forrest Gump.
Why Forrest Gump?
That was the only movie that's ever made me cry.
Okay.
Oh, really? It made you cry?
Uh-huh.
What a loser. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whoa, hey. We love each other here, alright?
Disrespect Forrest Gump and I'll stab you in the kidney.
Oh no, I love
Oh,
Forrest Gump.
God.
I love
Okay,
Forrest Gump.
nobody in the stream calls the cops.
It's,
Yeah.
It's no, it's not. All right, so Forrest
Okay.
Gump. What did you
Aaron,
like
go
about
ahead.
Forrest Gump? Hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
go ahead.
Forrest Gump, it was like nothing was expected. Because if I watch a movie right now, I could be like, oh yeah, that's gonna happen in the next 10 minutes, or that's gonna happen.
Oh,
the hero
that's
always
so
wins,
true.
whatever. And Forrest Gump never was expected. He went from being in the war to being a professional ping pong player. Like, how do you
To
expect
being a
that?
professional NFL player.
Ping pong player?
No, remember that? Remember when he was playing in the NFL? He was like really fast.
Was he, bro? It's
Yeah.
so unexpected. I don't even remember that happening.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. That's actually a really good point. It's
Yeah.
actually a really good point. 10 years, Jackson. Well, it's any time from then to now, so. Got it.
Okay. All right, Aaron. What is your
Alright.
favorite movie? That was released this
Favorite
decade?
movie? Alright, hear me out. The Simpsons movie.
But that did not come out this decade, though.
It didn't? I swear it came out this decade.
It came out like in 2008, I think.
That's
Let me
the.
search this
Oh,
up.
wait.
No,
Hold on.
let me
I
search
was-
it up.
Okay,
Let me-
yeah.
I'm searching it up. It came out in. Okay, there's no release date. Sorry about this. Okay. It came out.
2007.
on
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Then, okay. Then, other than that, I'd probably have to say I loved the movie Here Comes the Boom.
Here comes the boom. Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why do you like it?
Why? It was so, like, heartwarming, and, like, and especially it had the freaking Paul Blart actor in there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Now, honestly, which brings,
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
do I have to switch my answer up from that to Mall Cop?
Mall Cop. Oh yeah, it's not a bad movie actually. If you think about
It was pretty
I've never
good.
actually fully seen Mall Cop.
Oh, really?
Or
Okay,
heard something before. I've never seen it.
Okay. Well, my favorite movie of all time in this decade that was released, I'm gonna have to go with Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules.
Roderick
Yes.
rules.
Why? Because, well, there is a kind of, how can I word this? Like, a situation that, like, in a family that actually happens. Like, Roderick and Greg over here didn't get along, obviously. They were always, yeah, they were mean to each other. How dare they? And over here, yeah, but you see in the movie, the mother over here was trying to get them, together to be, better brothers, and
Jackson,
yeah.
I have some confronting words for you. Your voice sharing isn't on, buddy.
Oh, okay, hold on, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Hold on a second. You guys cannot hear Jackson. We are gonna have him hear you right now.
It's okay. Nobody likes Jackson anyways.
Okay, and then anyways, yeah, I just liked the movie, and at first when the first movie came out, I hated Roderick so much, but
Sorry,
with
I'm here
Roderick
now.
Rules,
Hey.
I end up liking the movie and
Yeah.
liking him too.
The newest
So,
one was sucky. It's gonna point it out.
Oh, 100%. The
Okay.
new one was garbage.
Yes, the new one, The Long Haul, was the shittiest movie I have ever watched in my life.
Honestly, can agree. Fully can agree.
I didn't even watch it. It was complete
hated
blasphemy. It was
Roderick Rules is
complete.
the reason I'm doing Black Car Heroin.
Well, I went to go see it in theaters, and there really was not that much people in there. I didn't even laugh at all. There were some people that were laughing, but I didn't even laugh at all to the Long Haul movie.
All right, kid. That's
All right, whose turn is it next to answer the question?
Can I ask
Is
a
it-
question?
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean, well,
yeah.
no, we got to
can
finish
ask.
answering the question.
oh yeah. Once
Jackson,
you're
what
done.
was your favorite movie? Oh wait, did Jackson go?
Yeah.
Well, nobody
No,
heard him.
Not yet. I've not gone yet.
Okay,
Jackson,
go ahead,
go.
Jackson. Favorite movie, bud.
What? The Assassin's Creed one.
All right.
What?
You never seen the Assassin's
I
Creed
don't-
movie?
No. Nobody's ever
you
seen
never-
the Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah, I have
like
never
it.
seen it.
Really?
You're the only person that's ever seen the Assassin's Creed movie.
Really? I was like, why not? There was no blood in it. It was kind of crazy.
Huh.
Morning.
I've even seen it for a fact.
What?
The Assassin's Creed movie, remember that?
Yeah, it was okay.
I liked it.
It's
It wasn't
okay.
memorable.
Okay.
All right,
love it.
Steven, what was your favorite movie of the decade?
SpongeBob out of water.
Oh, 300%.
Why? Why do you say that, Steven?
Why wouldn't it be? I'm kidding. I'd have to go with Endgame.
Ooh.
Endgame.
Ooh.
Oh yes, that was a good movie.
Oh,
Definitely good movie.
I have a confession.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
I've
rascals.
never seen a Marvel's movie.
All right, this is where you actually get kicked.
Alright, guys. Alright, chat. What do we do?
Yeah, what do we do with freaking Austin over here?
Wait, can I ask my question first?
We're not
What's your
done
question?
yet.
If the question is approved,
By the
You've never
council.
seen a Marvel movie in general, or
or Star Wars. I mean, I've probably seen one, but I don't remember it. I most likely seen one, but I don't remember liking it. Well, I remember liking it. Wait. Explanation.
Okay, got it.
yeah.
Okay, just next one. I don't.
Next.
Okay.
What's your next
Okay.
Next
question?
question, please. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay. Am I still doing it? Oh wait.
Of course.
You want to do yours? You could do yours if you want.
Favorite
Yes.
meme of the decade.
Favorite
meme of the decade?
meme of the decade. That is approved by the council.
Memes.
Oh god, there's a lot of them.
I have banned memes. I kind of like that.
Okay.
No.
Okay. This is where you die.
No,
I
you
don't
got
know
a
if
problem
it
with
counts
banned
as-
memes?
I don't know if it really counts as a meme, but I feel like I've laughed most at Kodak Black saying, "Let me drive the boat." I don't know why,
Oh.
but that was the funniest shit
No,
to me
that's
ever.
that's a meme. That's a meme.
It's
Yeah.
just so retarded.
Let me try the boat.
Jerk about.
Let me try the
Sounds
boat.
like-
Let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Let's go over to Steven.
Oh, my favorite meme. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Was remembering Ugandan Knuckles? That was.
Oh, that was a huge meme. That
was
was a
huge.
huge meme.
Harambe
It
was,
blew up.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Or,
before I got
Dicks
into meme
out for
culture.
Harambe.
Yeah,
But
that was
it's
before I got into
memes.
meme culture. Ugandan
It's
Knuckles was the
all
one that
memes.
really pulled me in because that was when I started watching PewDiePie's meme review.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Man, everything.
Yeah.
that. Pepe the Frog was also something that got me in there.
The SpongeBob mocking memes.
SpongeBob mocking memes. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
those are good.
I still do those. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think the thing that got me into meme culture was Ugandan Knuckles, so I'd have to give it to that.
Okay, so
Let me show you. They really showed you the way.
they
They
did.
really did show me the way.
Let's
Okay, that
see.
was. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Ethan?
Yeah.
My favorite. Well, I'm not really a meme guy, but I do
Here you
like the. I do like the boy locker room and girl locker room memes.
Oh,
They're just,
that was
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
I
priceless.
don't know. I want to know who started that. Like, do you guys know who started that actually?
Joe.
Not at all.
Joe
Joe?
started
Joe from Family Guy.
it. Joe Mama. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh wow,
That was-
everybody. I'm
Those were pretty big
heartbroken
too, like those.
now. I mean, but they're true though.
Ligma?
They're literally true.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why, because a lot of them were true.
Yeah.
Like
You
there
ask
were
any
deep
girl,
ass
they'll-
dude wars
yeah.
in there.
Hello.
Yeah, the boys.
Ah.
Will... Everyone's beating the shit out of each other. That's funny.
You know what you heard.
What?
What?
Yeah. So are we going to Aaron now, or did he already go?
I,
wow.
I did not go.
Okay,
Um,
Aaron, go ahead. Well, I
Why
can't
am
wait to
so
hear.
quiet? Oh boy.
I'd say my favorite meme of this decade. I take it back to what's it called? Was Forever Alone this meme, like those type of memes? Was that this decade or was that before?
I think that started last decade, but then it kind of leaked into this one.
That's
Because
true,
I
that's
mean
true.
that's kind of like those memes that were the very beginning. Like those are the roots
Yeah.
of the memes.
Yeah.
Roots of all memes.
See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Those were the ones that you'd create on like the meme generator.
Yeah.
Or mematic.
That's so
mematic.
true.
Like with the baby with the fist, like
Oh,
when
yes.
when your
Yes.
mom tells you you don't have to go to the bathroom.
Bro, was that even this
Oh.
decade?
Huh?
Was that even this decade? That's feels so long
No,
ago.
that was like 3rd and 4th grade for me and Josh. No, that was like 7th grade because I went over after school every day to his house.
No, I remember because on Kick it had it too.
Ooh, kick.
Making it?
Kick, the messaging app.
Oh, the mess kick. Bro, I remember that.
I know, dude. It's so old.
I never had a Kick because I never had a phone. I didn't have a real phone up until like
7.
like freshman year.
I got it on my iPod Touch, which I bought with my own money.
Like I had an iPhone, or the original iPhone in like 6th grade. But besides that was
I
it.
remember that.
That means you're the G.
Yeah.
It's your G.
Except I was like 4 phones behind because by then everything else was coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when mom used to have one of those like slide phones that like you like slide the
Yeah, we
phone
played
and, like,
Tetris
really
on, and we played
Oh,
like
that was
Scrabble.
amazing.
I think we
Yeah. Such
And then Dad had the
nostalgia.
same phone like forever.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, sir.
Send it.
Go ahead.
Or we never got to Jackson though. Jackson, you
Oh
want
yeah, Jackson.
I don't.
Oh wait.
I don't have one.
What's
oh
a
yeah,
meme
you
that
wanted to
you
kick me
like?
out. Alright, then we should kick him out.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just kidding.
Oh, this is dumb.
Favorite
Bro,
meme.
Favorite. Oh yeah. Yeah, favorite meme. What is it, Jackson? Answer the question.
I don't. Wait, what question? I don't have a
What's your
favorite.
favorite meme of the decade?
What's your favorite
I don't
meme?
have
Jackson
one.
got into
Favorite
meme
meme.
culture a while
Any
after I did.
meme. Just name a meme.
Don't got one, bro.
Just
You
any
don't know
meme,
any
Jackson.
Name a meme. What's your
We were
favorite meme?
dabbing.
Gavin?
What?
No,
Gavin.
dabbing
Gavin.
Squidward.
Oh,
Oh, dabbing Squidward. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh no, I hate that one.
You hate it.
How can you hate Squidward dabbing though? That was
Yeah,
so
what's wrong with the
Squidward's
clarinet
awesome.
song?
Anything with
so
Squidward was
unhelpful.
so funny when I was
If you
younger.
disrespect
Like,
Squidward, you're just
it was like the
disrespecting
final
his highest.
countdown, but it was like Squidward on a chair.
It
I
was
laughed so
unhelpful.
hard that I remember.
We're halfway
Squidward
there.
on a chair.
Oh, that
I
was
laughed.
good.
I always laughed at those, like for no reason. Like they weren't
Yeah.
funny other than the fact that it was like, oh my gosh, it's different. It's something I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite music artist.
Music artist.
Oh, music
Ooh.
artist.
Or
Jack
musician
Black.
or rapper or anything.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Did you say musician?
Jack Black.
Favorite person to listen to when music.
Jack Black is not a singer.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
well,
is.
No, but he played the saxoboom.
He did.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not wrong. He did play
Oh
the
yeah,
saxophone.
yeah.
He did play the
Okay, yeah.
saxophone.
You corrected me wrong.
He's not wrong there.
Bro, don't fight me, Ethan.
All right. Okay, Jackson is Jack Black. Aaron, you're up.
I said Jack Black.
Mary F.U.C.K.
Oh, Aaron said Jack
I never
Black.
said anyone.
Okay.
I thought Jackson said
Yeah.
Jack Black.
That wasn't me.
No,
What
wait.
about you,
he's
Austin?
actually in a band, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh,
What about
man.
you, Austin?
Yeah,
Wu-Tang
School of Rock.
Yeah, School of Rock.
School of Rock. He was in that band.
Ow.
That's not false either.
Yeah. See, I'm bringing up the big details.
Mine was Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
I never
Wu-Tang
really
is
listened to them. That's a rap group I
Wu-Tang,
never
that
really.
sounds so
Wu-Tang-
weird.
Wu-Tang or Suicide Boys. That's like newer
Say
generation.
hi or Ren.
If I were to say newer generation, I say Suicide Boys. Older, I say Wu-Tang Clan.
Ooh, I remember the Fallout Boys
Like,
was a big thing for me.
Oh, Fall Out Boys was a big
Fall Out
thing.
Boys was so good.
Yeah,
You
that
guys are
was
pussies.
I
like
love Fall Out
Since
Uma
I-
Thurman.
definitely since we started growing up, our taste in music has changed a ton. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember listening to Coldplay, thinking that was the greatest music of all time back in like first grade.
I've
No,
never listened to like.
Now I
Fall Out
listen to
Boys.
like Post Malone and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's two completely different genres.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like the taste in music for everyone has changed.
I should just listen to anime music.
And this
Yeah,
is where
like-
Jackson gets kicked again.
Completely different.
Yeah.
I'm
just
just
the
kidding.
intro is pretty
We
much
love you,
it.
Jackson. Oh man.
Please
Yeah,
don't
we
hit
love
me.
All right.
Okay,
Don't
well,
forget
my
this.
favorite music artist, I have to go with. Crap. It's a lot of them.
I think
I got the
Uh,
hiccups.
I'm gonna have to go with Jason Derulo.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
or Jay Sean.
Like
Oh,
I don't like Jason Derulo as a person, but like his music, you just can't not dance to it.
Everyone loves
Talk
it.
Dirty was. I think Talk Dirty was his favorite. His,
oh yeah. That's.
Don't forget to
I
subscribe.
have an old video of me doing the wiggle one. Wiggle wiggle.
Dude,
Oh, you better post it on YouTube. I would love to see it.
you guys remember Gangnam Style? Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Gangnam Style. Yeah.
That was like 3rd grade, because I remember that was like a year or so after like Michael Jackson. Yeah, because I remember it got super
Ooh.
big.
Or
Yeah.
Major Lazer.
I remember I hated the song like at first, but then I ended up liking it.
The only reason I liked it is because one of my friends could do the dance to it, so I just thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
There was
man.
one musician I used to listen to all the time. I just can't remember his name anymore.
Oh, we can't forget
Wait.
Despacito. We can't
That was
forget
big.
that.
I never really was
no.
a
That
huge
was-
fan
no,
of it.
I
It's just
hate
it
that
got
song.
way overplayed. That's all it was
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it
happened.
went,
It
but
really
it
overplayed.
jumped. It went huge. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's how people ruin the song. They play it too
yeah,
much.
that's true.
Like, it's a good song if you play it like shuffle play on Spotify. It's not good when you play it over and over again in your head.
Yeah.
Not good. Like, your friend has aux chord, the only thing he plays is Despacito, but there's different versions of it.
Despacito
Kenneth?
2.
Despacito Minecraft version, whatever.
Oh, man.
Like when
Oh,
Justin
so-
Bieber did his thing to it, I was like, I don't care for this.
Yeah,
song anymore.
yeah. It's just, it's stuff like that. It's just, you
It's
didn't
how
have
peop- it's how
to.
certain
You really
people
didn't
just
have
ruin that
to.
song.
And then like when he did his live show singing it, he
He
just said, I
messed
don't know
up.
the words to the song. I was like,
It was horrible.
Ransom, Lucid
I don't know the words, so I say burrito. That's what he said, I swear.
Thanks.
Some newer songs though that I've came into interest is Juice World. Like
I'm sad.
that's not Juice WRLD.
That's... No,
That
I
is
was thinking of a different
definitely
song.
not Juice WRLD.
What did
Same
you sing?
person, they both died.
I'm wide
shut
awake.
up.
Yeah.
Minecraft parodies.
Minecraft parodies, dude.
I-
I remember listening to those like every day after
Asian
school.
Canadian Minecraft parody, Hunger
Do you guys
Games.
remember the
My
Lucky
God.
Block song?
Lucky. Oh, Steven. There's a mystery.
Listen,
Every time you play. I know. they're like, awesome.
Awesome
Another
laugh.
lucky block just spun today. Maybe
Oh.
you got weak.
Lucid
A trap you
dreams.
can't escape.
Lucid
It's just like a
Dreams.
gamble anyway.
Alright, Jackson.
Okay, did we
Black
really
Eagles.
lose? Did we just like lost Austin?
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
gonna come back,
He
hopefully.
just didn't like our singing.
No, I
Alright,
think.
Well,
All right, let's go on to the next question. Let's go on to the next.
okay.
question.
Next question I got. All right. We're gonna start with Jackson. Jackson,
Yep,
what was your favorite school year of this decade?
8th grade.
What grade? Yeah, just say what any grade.
8th grade.
8th grade? Why 8th grade?
I don't know, I just I meet a lot more people than 7th grade. Because 7th grade, everyone was really awkward, but now 8th grade, it's like, oh, I know you from last year because I've seen you hang out with some of my friends. And then like, oh, I remember you from last year because you are my friend. It's fun. It's just fun seeing everyone again. And then also bowling the Sevies.
Bowling happens
Shut
there.
up! You're gonna be a freshman next year. You have all this power right now. Because I remember going through that. I was like, oh, Sevies. And then I get to high school
I'm
and like,
bowling
whatever,
Ethan.
freshman.
I'm bowling.
Because you have to
Ethan.
work your way up for a long time in high school.
I'm bowling Ethan. Fun fact.
I won't be there next. I won't be at high school next year. I'm dropping school this year. No, I'm just
Knew
kidding.
it.
Okay. What about you? Let's go to Aaron. What was your favorite
Now,
school year?
I had an
Senior
answer
year?
in my head originally, and I was gonna say sophomore or junior year, but I'm 100% gonna have to go with senior year.
300%.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
senior
yeah.
year?
Why senior year? Let me tell you.
It's
Let
not
me
just
tell
the
you.
fact that it's easier. It's literally just the fact that you don't have to go to high school anymore. You're not a
Exactly.
required school. There's
That's
no more
true.
required school that you have to go to.
Not only is it easier, but it's just you don't have the pressure of just impressing
You
everyone.
have to do this so you can go
And-
to senior to
and that.
graduate. You have to do this to graduate. It's you know what you have to do now since you've been hearing it for the last 3 years. You don't have to worry
And
about.
once you
like,
make it to senior
by
year,
now,
it's
you
it's
know what you wanna
easy.
do.
It's just
yeah, it's you kind of know what you want to do. So if you want to go to college,
Like
you can.
Steve, for
You can work
example.
you can work it out. Like you can work out to try and do that. But if you don't, you want to try and go on to something else, you can do that. So it's like a lot of the pressure that like freshman, sophomore, a little bit of junior year puts on you, it'll just kind of mellows out. It's like, oh yeah, look, I'm here, but like you don't have to worry about me anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll tell you what, though.
Wow.
I
Would that be
hate.
your answer, Steven? Same.
Oh yeah,
senior.
300% senior year.
Okay. All right. Well, for me, you guys picked high school. Jackson picked middle school. Well, I'm gonna go back to elementary school. I'm going to elementary school. I'm
I
gonna
couldn't
go.
stand elementary school. The only reason being my mom worked at the school, so if I didn't do her homework, she would know.
Yo, that's how
okay,
it is
well-
here. That's how it is at Clark also. She knows so many
Well,
people, it's dumb.
All right.
Well, my
Ethan.
favorite school year is definitely gonna have to go to second grade. Second grade, in my opinion, was
Second,
the
third
best
grade,
year.
I was in a combo class, so I had the same teacher 2 years. So everyone's like, "Oh, you got held back." I'm like, "No, I had a combo class second grade, and then I had the same teacher for third grade."
Second grade, like, I don't know why. It was just so fun. The teacher was nice, and I met a lot of friends, and like school was actually pretty fun. Like, I was always excited
Well, yeah,
to like go
back
to school
then,
the next
learning
day.
is fun. That was like second grade. I think I read like I think it was like some like 40 books, 40 chapter books when I was in second grade. I really liked reading, but I was just like, I don't care for reading anymore afterwards because I started.
What is
like,
reading now?
No,
Yeah.
AR.
No,
AR
nobody
ruined
reads
reading
anymore, honestly.
Yeah, nobody
AR
reads
ruined-
anymore.
AR ruined reading for me, 300%.
Oh,
You guys have to do
AR,
AR.
I hated AR,
AR
so much.
Because
Oh,
it was required reading, and I liked reading for fun. And since it was required, you don't like it. That's just
Yeah.
life.
I like
Yeah.
reading
It's just
books
the
that
rules
have,
of the
like,
road.
pictures, but
If
they
you
also
didn't-
kind
if
of
you
have
didn't-
like a lot of detail, pretty much.
If you didn't do AR, then like your reading grade
I
would
would-
go down.
Yeah.
So much.
Like you would get a C in the class, and back then that's the devil. Getting the C is the devil.
Now
Like,
we're
any
just like.
sort of grade other than like an A plus in like elementary school is like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're not passing. You're not gonna pass high school.
Hey,
But then
ha,
like
ha,
after
I
you
have
get out of
300
elementary school, it's like, oh, I'm fine with
unicorns.
getting a C. That passes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, can't agree.
I think my little brother.
That's good. Good responses.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's home? Why is he home?
Okay, are we ready to move on to the next question, or?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, okay, what was the one thing that you were proud of that you did in this decade?
Oh, I got one easy, but you guys can go
Get
first.
married.
Get
Aaron,
married?
Josh does not count.
Oh.
Yeah, Josh doesn't count.
No, okay. So most like important, or no, not important. Thing we're proud of. I'd have to say, I built houses for the homeless, and I think that was just great. I had a great and amazing time.
Wait, something I'm proud of that I did this decade, or something that like I really enjoyed doing this decade.
What you proud of?
Like I did this. I'm happy I did
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Who's up? Is it Aaron?
Me was just building houses for the homeless, and then like seeing the lives that I touched. You know, it was a great feeling. I was a bit young. I think I was 11, but it was still an amazing
You were
experience
11?
that I
Wow.
remember. Yeah.
Well, yeah, back then you kind of don't know what you're doing, and then like now that you're like older,
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about. You're like, oh yeah, I did this. I know what I did. This is cool. I'm proud that I did this.
Exactly.
Because back then it's just like a chore. You're like, oh yeah, I did this. It's whatever. But now it's like, oh yeah, I did that. That was cool. Go me.
Yeah.
He's like, I did it.
I did it. All right, let's. Steven.
Whose turn is it?
What was
Oh, yeah, Steve. What was your
action
thing
that you done that
Something
you're
I'm
proud of?
that I did. Something I'm proud of that I did. I don't know. Like, just picking one thing, just because I'm such an amazing person, it's just so hard. I'm kidding.
How are you
Like-
doing a podcast?
Something I'm proud of. This decade alone, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really know. Like, I did a
Alright.
couple things.
I
I mean, I think one of my favorite things that I helped doing was like volunteer to help with my little my little sister's soccer team, because I really enjoyed doing that. I got to help kids with soccer, something I knew to do. and it was they were having a good time. It wasn't like required for me to be out there. Like I said, it was just something I enjoyed doing. So like
Yeah.
doing the tennis stuff, like helping at tennis tournaments, or not tournaments, but like clinics.
Discord
Those are all just
call with
fun.
y'all.
Those just,
So it sounds like volunteering was the thing that you're most proud of. this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good. Yeah, Jackson.
Honor
It was-
band.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
There you go.
That's
It was
nice.
fun. I got to meet new people pretty much, and I got to play fun songs. And I also saw my friends got in, so I was able to hang out with them during the breaks we had.
So how does one get into honor band?
You pretty much have to pay a fee to like do it. Like pretty much, I don't know how to say it. Pretty much
Oh,
just
so
pay
you
a
don't
fee
have to be
to-
good. You just have to have money.
No. You pay a fee just to like audition, and then guys are like, okay, play this song, and then you get the song beforehand. You get to practice for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then you go into a room where there's like 3 people. One guy's actually like writing stuff down, and I think the 2 other people are just on their computers playing games. I couldn't tell, but they were scary. And you audition, and then they give you a piece of paper that you don't know about
See, I
whatsoever, and they're
uploaded.
like, here, play it. And then you're like, okay. And you play it, and then if you get in, you get a chair. Ben?
Well, that's pretty
Yes.
impressive. You made it in. What instrument do you play?
The Squidward.
All right, the clarinet.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on, everybody. Just a pause. It is officially New Year's in the East Coast. So if anyone's watching in that is from the
Happy
East
New
Coast,
Year's
Happy
from New
Year's.
York,
Aaron, mwah.
or to New York.
Yeah.
Not from New York. To
All right,
New York.
Oh crap! We have to still do our New Year's kiss. All right, everybody. Hold on a second.
Aaron, get
Alright.
over here. I
Mwah.
dissed Aaron.
Aaron, are you staying up tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I gotta answer that question as
Yeah,
well.
favorite
The thing I was really proud of was that I actually stepped in and like chose to
Did
do
something
like
else.
opportunities, like not just doing sports, but also
Like the
trying
play,
out
stuff like that.
trying out drama. I mean, at first I didn't like it, but then I ended up liking it so much. And then once high school came in, I joined the classes, and I ended up joining the play. And yeah, it's just a great experience. I met a lot of people, and I met a cool dude named Josh Dixon. And yeah, we love him. And
Who doesn't?
yeah, and yeah, that's what I've been proud of this year, or not this year, but this decade.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
wish. See, that's something I wish I would have taken advantage of. Was taking
Yeah,
opportunities.
doing more things like when we were like in lower grade.
Yeah, when
Like
we were
because the only thing I
little.
really did when I was like freshman through sophomore, stuff like that. Freshman, sophomore, I only played tennis. But then like junior year, I started helping out stuff like that. And yeah, those things were fun.
What?
Mm.
Thanks for the no, don't. Did you actually?
Yeah.
Then,
All right.
you're
All
right.
Did anybody not answer the question?
horrible person.
I think
I
we all
think
did.
Horrible person.
Okay.
Horrible
Okay.
person.
Well, the topics or the questions that I
Ben didn't
wrote
say my
on
lobster, my dude.
the questions that I wrote on my notes. Well, they're all taken now. I will be answering the last asking the last question. Aaron already knows what it is.
Yep.
But do you guys have any other like question requests?
Why
Okay,
did Ben
so
have to eat my lobster?
something that we were proud
I
of.
want to know.
Well, how about something that we weren't proud of at all?
We
Like
weren't proud
you,
of.
if you could go back in time, you would definitely change that.
Like we said before,
Okay.
I think the one thing I would go back and change is like participating in more stuff.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, for me, going back to the theater situation, yeah, my mom back then, she, like, when I was, like, in 3rd grade, she always, like, would tell me, like, hey, like, go do some plays or something like that, like, try out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to, and I never listened to her, but I should have, because
Yeah.
if I did, then, because when it comes to auditions, you have to, like, fill out a form of, like, the shows that you're in, and I wish that I would have done shows back then, so then I could have wrote so much, but
Yeah.
I don't have that much. But yeah, that was the one thing.
What about you, Jackson?
Not proud of?
Yeah, what's
That's a
something
lot
that
of things.
you're not? Oh God.
Not trying out for honor band in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
Do you think you would have made it?
My teacher, yeah, maybe actually. My teacher said it's an easy A, and I had like a B, so I'm like, okay, I can actually make this good easy A in class. It's really easy to keep an A in that band class. So then if I could have made it in, my name could have been announced on the announcement. That's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
That's a big deal when you're a 7th grader.
100%.
Like, wow, I did it, boys. It's not good when like your name's getting called on the outer com and they don't know how to say your name.
For a good thing, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I did
But
this.
for a bad thing, that's never good.
Yeah. All right. For
Yeah.
me,
So,
something that I completely 100% am not proud of, that I regret, that like I would take back in an instant if I had a time machine, was losing my V card.
Shut up.
Wait, what?
You lost your B card. Come on.
No, like 100%. I regret it because it was at the wrong time, wrong person, and
Was this freshman year or sophomore year?
sophomore. Yeah,
Is it with the person I'm thinking of, or is it?
most likely
Okay.
the one with Tyler.
Yeah.
So wait, did you like leave it or something like that, or like what happened? Explain.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, he left it in a restaurant. Yeah, what do you think, Ethan?
I don't know. I'm just here to listen.
Wait, actually,
Do you
Aaron?
not-
See,
Yeah, no, that's
oh,
100%.
you're-
Like in all honesty, like,
kinda
it's just it was a
sucky,
really
Sounds
heavy
like a rough
thing for
time.
me. It was just something that I wasn't proud of.
Okay.
Well,
That's some. Yeah. That. I'm sorry, man. That had to happen to you.
on
Well, I'm never gonna get laid, so does it matter?
Okay.
Well, you didn't have to say it.
Shut up. Well,
Yeah.
I sprayed it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Is there any other questions that you guys maybe want to like mention before we get to the last question?
Favorite anime of the day? No.
Oh no, no.
Naruto.
Naruto
What's-
was a good one, but it sadly had to get replaced by his stupid young
Dragon Ball Z.
Stupid young son, freaking Boruto, and no one likes freaking Boruto unless Boruto fans are watching. Don't hurt me.
We love you, Baruto.
No, don't say that.
Well, like, we don't
Oh
No one
man.
likes him. Like, I hate him personally. They went back in time in one of the episodes. I tell you that. That doesn't make sense. And they just met young baby Naruto. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but then they ruined that.
I feel like a terrible person. We forgot one of the most important shows of this decade.
Wait, we went over shows? I never.
Oh
I think this was while I was gone.
Oh
Yeah, it
yeah.
probably was.
Here, Steven, let's hear your favorite show.
My favorite show of the decade? Oh, wait, when did,
Like, what do you mean shows? Like, that had, like, actual episodes?
When was I in 4th grade? When was 4th grade? 4th grade was 8 years ago? Yeah, that was in this decade.
Yeah,
So
that
I'd
was
say
in-
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Oh my
100%.
gosh.
Yeah, that was not a bad
so
show.
forgot
Actually.
Wait,
about
what's
that.
the decade?
Not a
Like,
bad
wait,
show. That was the greatest
when
show
did
of
the
this
decade
That was
start,
his
man?
greatest
And-
show.
2010.
That's up there with like that, and then my number 2, bar none. That number 2 has to be Gravity Falls. Has to be Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls, I loved. It was just so good,
4th grade Gravity Falls started. Oh my gosh, it's been a while.
dude. That was just such a good show.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed
One
in you
Piece.
guys because you forgot one of the most amazing shows of this decade,
But,
The Mandalorian.
that's a good one. Hey, did you see Who's Under the Mask? Did you see Who's Under the
I
Mask?
prefer iCarly.
I really didn't get into Mandalorian.
You didn't.
No, I watched 2 episodes. I was like, I mean, I guess I could watch this like every now and then. I just don't. It just wasn't
mean-
something I could see. Like as like for Phineas and Ferb, I was like, yeah, no, I'd watch this. You still watch Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
It's just so
Like,
good. That
if it's
Gravity
on, you're
Falls.
like, why not? Honestly,
Yeah, if it's on, like you have to. Like it's something I sit down and watch. Mandalorian's like, well, I
Mandalorian's like
care.
me at home.
Oh.
like
kind of.
that Stranger Things has to be up there for me.
Oh yes,
Stranger Things was
100%.
good, Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. I never like really liked it, but I would watch it.
Yeah, see.
Kick him. Oh.
No,
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah, I would watch it, but I wouldn't like enjoy. I would enjoy it. I
So
was just, like,
you're
something to say.
Mandalorian for me is like Stranger Things for you, is what we're saying.
Okay, for Jackson. I was like, nah,
Yeah,
Stranger
for
Things is high up there for me, but
Yeah, no, Stranger Things is up there.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not putting it super high is because I didn't watch it at all the first 2 seasons. I binge
yeah.
watched it the night Josh spent the night. He slept right on the floor to my right, to the left side of my bed. The reason I remember that so vividly is because that was the night that he confessed his love for Brooke Lopez.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was so funny. Brooke Lopez is an NBA superstar.
Oh my
you're
gosh.
Yeah, it was the funniest thing. We laughed for hours. We would just be talking about him, like what Brooke Lopez would do to him, stuff like that. Just random things. It was
Oh
the
my
funniest
God.
night of my life.
When was that?
Like Josh, I have a lot of good memories with Josh, but that had to be up there.
Oh my gosh. That actually brings me back to another thing I want to bring up. Just
Go
to
ahead.
so we can remember. Maybe not necessarily talk about it, but remember our old school, back in the day sleepovers with your friends. Like things aren't the
I
same.
really didn't have many up until like sixth, 7th grade,
Really?
fifth, 6th, 7th, somewhere in there.
Because I wasn't
my
really
mom-
like a fan of like sleeping over.
No, I always dreamed about it, but my mom was like, "No, you just can't. We just don't have time. You have soccer on the weekends, stuff like that."
Steven
So I was
was
like,
really
I
good
get it.
goalie.
Because back then I used to do soccer 24/7, like year
Oh, I
round.
see.
I used to be on a club team, and it was just always just go. So I never had time up until like 5th, 6th, 7th grade when I started like dying off. Even like 5th, 6th grade, I still played a ton. But like 6th,
I
7th
played
grade, I was like,
clarinet.
I'm kind of done with this. I was just so burnt out. I couldn't do soccer anymore because it was just I didn't enjoy the sport anymore because my parents were forcing me to do it. And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to do this. They were like, well, you have to. You're not doing anything else. I'm like, I'm doing sports at school. So that's why I like tennis, because I wasn't forced into it. I was told, I was like, hey, they told me, I was like, hey, you should try out for tennis. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And they were like, yeah, you're not bad at this. I kept it going. And that's when I found out I really liked it. So I've played it 7th grade up until senior year. More than likely going to be my last year of like school playing it, but
Yeah.
I can still play it like whenever I want, because that's a sport you don't need to like be uber athletic for.
Mhm.
Like you can just have a good time hitting with your friends, stuff like that. You don't need to make a competition out of
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite sports. We didn't talk about that.
Oh,
To watch or to play?
To
Two different
watch.
things.
Yeah.
Football,
100%.
baseball.
Football
I
and
would
baseball to
baseball.
watch.
sports being like determined on points. Oh, that's what
Sports can be determined as what are the 4 major sports? Or 5.
Baseball, basketball,
Can it be like
football,
can it be like a different sport? Question mark.
Jackson, we're not counting bands.
tennis, I guess.
You get
No,
paid
that
if
no.
something.
This is to watch. Who
I
watches
used to
tennis?
enjoy wrestling.
The only time you watch bands perform are at, like, no offense if, like, anyone's, like, Jackson, like, in a band. Like, bands are cool to watch,
That's
but, like,
not a
I
sport.
wouldn't consider it a sport.
That's
I would
not a
consider it,
sport.
like,
Well, all I'm saying, my band $1,750 from it. Shut up.
cool. No one cares.
Yeah. How much
Yeah,
billions does the NFL industry make a year?
you're a
How
lovely
many,
person.
how
Aaron.
many
We're
hundreds of
beautiful.
millions do, like, one
Each
player get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but musicians get paid a lot also.
Yeah, but that's not.
Not as
That's not a
much.
sport.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So, Jackson?
Favorite sport? I don't really have soccer probably because I used to watch it all the
Oh, yeah,
Soccer?
you used to play soccer. I watch it.
I would have to say football, hands down. I loved football. Got into it
I still love
2011. That's when I fell in love with the Raiders.
That's
And this is
good.
where someone kicks you.
Yeah.
No, it's because I've been a Niners fan my entire life, just because my entire family is. Like,
Show the
literally
pictures.
my entire family.
I'm more of a Chargers.
I used to have a
fan, but-
shirt that I used to wear just to piss off Josh. It was just a big red shirt, like long sleeve, just had a Niners logo right on it, because his favorite team is the Rams. Me and Josh literally have like nothing alike other than both of our favorite sodas are Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 49ers.
Like, I'm really not
like,
joking. That's the only thing that we really have in common, other than like kind of like sense of comedy and stuff like that. But like, we're just completely opposites. Like sports teams, he's a Dodgers fan, I'm a Giants fan, stuff like that. He's
Yeah,
a Lakers fan. I'm kind of I follow the Golden State Warriors just
Well,
because
opposite
they're
the
Bay
tracks.
Area.
That's what they say. Opposite
God.
the tracks.
Well, yeah, that's what I think it is. We were introduced in like second grade, and we always just thought we didn't really know about each other, but we just like hit it off quick and just became friends.
That's
Yeah.
dope. I met Josh in middle school, I want to say. Did Josh go to Clark?
Josh went to
Yep.
Clark.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I think I didn't really meet him. I just knew of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we didn't
You
become
knew the
friends
almighty Josh
until
Dixon?
season 7 of Fortnite.
Yeah, I remember that because that's when I
Fortnite.
started playing with you too.
Yeah,
I kind of knew you freshman year though.
yeah. Like we kind of knew of each other. We just didn't hang
No,
out.
yeah.
Wasn't really like friends
I think
then.
we hung out like on the stage and stuff like that, but other than that, that was it.
Yeah, that was about it.
Yeah.
Um,
All I'm saying is
Ever
Quad
since
is
then,
horrible
we've been
place to
like
hang out. I only hang out
we've
by
hung out
myself.
once. It was the funniest day of my life.
yeah, it was great. We gotta go. We gotta go again.
I know. Do something.
Okay.
bro.
Have you guys seen Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
What was your
That-
favorite Spy Kids movie?
Oh, mine
Ooh.
was the Race Against Time.
That was an
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
one. That was an
That was a
interesting
good one. Yeah, I have to agree
My
on
favorite
Jackson.
one was the
I-
video game one because
That was
that
actually
was
really
another
good.
thing that
Yep,
introduced
I
me to
agree.
video games.
I agree. 100% the video game
I was
one.
like, I really like this just because of the fact that it had
I like
video
how the
games.
grandpa is
And I
amazing.
always saw like that was back when I was watching Minecraft videos. Like I think the first real like Minecraft YouTuber that I watched was like Captain
Stampy.
Sparkles and stuff like that. No, because I didn't get into Stampy. Remember? Because when I tried looking him up when I first got my Kindle, and it didn't let me look him up. So I was like, I don't know, I'll look up Minecraft. So I started watching like Captain Sparkles, like Sundy's Prison series, stuff
Sonny's
like that.
Prison series was the best prison series, like everything I've ever
Like
seen.
him, his GTA series, stuff like
That
that.
was so good.
Sky does Minecraft.
Sky does my. I actually didn't really get into him until like 6th, 7th grade.
No, I didn't
I
really
wasn't
get
the
into him.
biggest-
I
Because
just that was
when
my
he started
first
doing-
YouTuber.
That was when he like started doing his like animation or not animations, but like
Like, do not laugh.
Do Not Laughs, like role plays, stuff like that. You guys remember like the Maze Runner?
Dude,
me and
you guys
Josh
are-
would come
do
over
you
after
remember-
school
dude,
every day to his
Maze
house,
Runner.
7th grade, and we would just sit there and wait for him to upload it. I think it was like every like Wednesday, Thursday, something. It was random.
My favorite one was Maze Runner, Pirates, and I think it was Roommates. Roommates is a really good one.
Roommates, I loved. Like all of those series, just like there was nothing wrong with it because it was just fun.
Yeah.
Who didn't like Roommates?
Oh man.
Okay, I get it. It's just kind of getting annoying now.
Yeah.
You could say
All right, what
that,
would
yeah,
you say
said
is
earlier.
one of your guys' most embarrassing moments of this decade?
Pooping in my pants? And
Oh
crazy.
god.
What's embarrassing?
Was embarrassing? Shoot.
Pooping in Aaron's pants. 5th grade.
5th grade year, Aaron pooped. Jackson pooped in Aaron's pants.
Yeah, not in my
My
pants.
most
but in
embarrassing. I don't know. Aaron, you want to
I
go
think
first?
it's when Donna roasted
Okay,
everyone.
I'll go first. This is kind of
I
weird.
Okay, I don't mind. I don't
Alright.
mind.
So
I
I go
don't mind
to.
that.
I used to back in middle school, and yeah, I think it was about middle school. I used to go to this Christian camp up in Sugar Pine,
Nerd. I'm kidding.
and
Wow,
well,
true.
the toilets and stuff were outside, but it was in an
Oh, yeah,
outside
one-
building. Like it was an actual building, but it was just not inside the cabins.
300% know what mine is. I lied. Okay, go.
And well, I really had to go poop, right? And
Yeah.
I run over to the bathroom. I finally get there, and I immediately just take my pants and sit down. And as soon as I start sitting down, I didn't even realize because how bad I had to poop that I didn't open the toilet seat lid.
Oh.
And I started pooping on top of the toilet seat. And
Yeah.
I stood up, and all I could see
kind of
was
have
just,
two.
it was just, oh, it was nasty.
Yeah.
I couldn't live with myself. And the fact that like someone walked in as I was walking out, I was just like, oh god, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
300%. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh
Can I
my
go
gosh.
mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got
Steven.
two. I kind of got two. It's alright. So back in I don't remember. I was young. I think it was at one of my little brother's baseball practices. It was Ben's practice, and I had to go pee so bad. But I remember because every single time that they had to go to the bathroom, they had to go as a team. So one person can hold the door while the other team went, like the other part of the team went, because the lights would just not turn on. So one time I had to go so bad. I was like, Dad, can you please go open the door for me? I can't see in there. He goes, you're fine. Just go in there. And I was
Dude,
like,
oh,
all
that's
right.
the
So I
biggest
went over
annoyance.
there and I couldn't see. So I was so scared. I just wet myself. And my excuse was, someone came up behind me and splashed me with water. I didn't even have the guts to admit it because I was just so embarrassed.
Oh man, I feel
and
that.
then like there was another time when I was out at soccer, like I was even younger. I think I was like 4th, 5th grade. I had like jorts, like jean shorts.
Uh-huh.
That was my first mistake. But but I think I was like 4th, 5th grade. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I was telling my coach, I was like, Coach, can I please go to the bathroom? He was like, just wait like 5 minutes. And I was like, dude, I need to go.
I hate when people say that.
So I
'cause you know
eventually
when-
I just went. I had to go. But by the time I got there, I was out at Clovis East. Do you know where the soccer fields are, Aaron? Out at Clovis
Uh-huh.
East?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were on the opposite side. We were out on the street. And it was so far that like literally I by the time I got there I literally just crapped myself. It was so bad.
Oh my
I had
gosh.
that. I had a stain on my pants, so I took my underwear off, set it in the corner, and ran. I called my dad. I was like, I need to go home. I'm sick. He calls me. He comes picks me up. I was like, Dad, I crapped myself. I didn't really say that because I didn't know that. He was like, I know. He's like, where's your underwear? He was like, I left it. He goes, well, it's a good thing because I was not going in this car.
Dude,
And I got
Oh.
home and my mom goes like, what happened? I was like, well, long story short, poo poo no make it to the toilet. And
Wow.
I think that was like
So
my first
childish
time,
right now.
because literally by the time that I got back out to the field, my coach was like, you were gone for like 20 minutes. I was like, I feel really, really sick. So that was my excuse there. Because
Yeah.
every single time that I did it, I just didn't have the guts to say I had an accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone
Because
would.
it's just the word accident sounds like it has a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
Like in that phrasing. It's not like something you'd be like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. I just had an accident. It's like, oh, I had an accident. I need to go home. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was me.
Okay,
alright, Ethan.
Alright, so, well, it's kind of a little similar to what Steven just mentioned, but mine's a little different. But,
I'm not alone.
okay. So, this actually started in 2nd grade, which for me
Oh,
was
gosh.
2011. So, at one point during the, year, I had to go to the bathroom one time. So I went. And then I come back and sit down, and it was not even 5 minutes later, I had to go take a piss again. So and then I'm like, okay, probably just had too much water or something like that.
Yeah.
But then I end up having hold on. Okay. So yeah, I went again, and then I came back to the classroom, and I sat there for a good 2 minutes, and then I had to go again. And then I'm all like, I need to go to the bathroom again. And my teacher was kind of confused, but she was like, okay, just go ahead. So, I didn't, and
Yeah,
then,
it's not like we had Jules back then.
yeah. And I
need
didn't
my
worry.
dick.
Okay, me as a 2nd grader, I didn't even really understand what was going on. I was like, okay, I don't need to worry about it. But, and then, well,
Long story
I
short,
ended up having a peeing problem. I guess in other words, a bladder problem that I was
Okay.
having.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not great. Honestly, I feared that one day I would piss my pants in class, and well, it didn't happen, and I'm glad. But yeah, that was just an experience that I did not enjoy. But what little did I know that it would come back to me in 4th and 5th grade.
Oh no.
4th and 5th grade, like, I felt embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was embarrassed at the time, but me reflecting on the situation now, it kind
Yeah.
of feels embarrassing having to go to the bathroom so many times. 'Cause the one thing I hated was walking, or like if I'm over here sitting down, that I would have to walk all the way in front of the class to the teacher and be like, "Hey, can you use the bathroom?" And then like everyone's just like looking at me. That
Yeah.
was the one thing I hated. Yeah, that's what was going on through 4th and 5th grade. But well, for lastly, to make this short, 5th grade was actually even worse because considering the fact my teacher was strict when it came to bathrooms. Yeah, like he would give us like he had a clipboard where that we can basically only go to the bathroom like 3 times.
Oh, okay.
In the semester, or the
Huh?
quarter, like they used to do.
No, for the whole week. For the whole week.
Oh,
So Monday through Friday.
that's not that bad.
I like how we get like
You gotta.
in my classroom I get like 2 times a semester.
Yeah.
But-
Well, that's
Damn.
not what it
That's a
is. You can
lot.
only go like 6 times a semester for some classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, continue.
Math class is just 3 times, but no one uses the bathroom.
Alright, go ahead,
But
continue.
Long story short, Aaron, he's faking how he was in 5th grade. This actually happened the week before school got out. Man had to go to the bathroom so bad during finals, he was like, and just went in the water bottle right in the middle of class.
Alright, go ahead, Ethan. Continue.
Okay. So then going to the clipboard situation. So there was one time I had to go to the bathroom, and I don't even think it was Wednesday yet. It was not Wednesday. And all my boxes were full, and I was all like, "God damn! If I fill it up, or if I put an extra X or something like that, then like my teacher's gonna yell at me." But then I'm like, okay, maybe nobody won't realize. And then sure enough, well, he didn't realize it. It was some students in my class that noticed that I
Oh,
went some more time. I was all like, God damn it! And then
Bad person.
I didn't worry about it. And then here's what's the most embarrassing thing before I conclude this conversation. I had to go to the bathroom bad. It was not almost lunchtime. There was like maybe like 25 minutes left before lunch. But I had to go to the bathroom bad. But our teacher made us go back to our seats because he was trying to lecture something else. And he had that rule where like he wouldn't want you to go to the bathroom while lecturing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and also too, I should mention that he didn't even want you to like ask him to like go to the bathroom, like at all. Like you would just have to go do it yourself, like just sign yourself out. Like if you were to like say to him like, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" He would literally post you.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
except
remember being
only,
posted was like a torture device back then.
yeah. I mean, only except like if we were like in the library or like,
You guys ever remember
or
getting
if we were
like... Oh, sorry.
PE or whatever. Or yeah, if we were in PE, then okay, then yeah, you can ask him. But in class, he wouldn't want you to ask.
Do you guys
But-
ever remember like... Oh, sorry. I thought you were over still. Dang it.
I'm almost done. I'm
Jesus
almost done.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
20 minutes later.
Okay. Okay. So and then so I had to go to the bathroom really bad, but then the teacher's like, all right, go to your seats. So then I'm like, fuck. So then he's over here lecturing. I'm just over here looking around. I'm like, God, I have to like go to
Holding
the
the
bathroom
ladder.
really, really bad. And then it just got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. I literally just got out of my seat. I grabbed the bathroom pass. I ran out,
Yo.
and I had to use the
Mhm.
bathroom pad.
I never had a bathroom pass.
Mm.
Yeah,
So then-
Ethan. Oh my gosh, I thought you were over.
It's almost over. I swear. Hey, it's a podcast. Calm
It's
down.
always Ethan's. Ethan's are always like the longest.
Okay. So and then and then when I was in the bathroom, I was just reflecting on it. I was like, God damn, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. So and then once I got back in the classroom, I put it down, and there was some kids already in front of the door. They're all like, Hey, you're gonna get in trouble. So then I went up to the teacher. And I'm
Don't break
like,
those
look.
down.
I'm like, look, I'm sorry I did this. I know you probably want me to be, or you're gonna probably post me.
Okay.
Do you want me to go put my name on the board or something like that?
This is the bad guy that let's go for the cold.
you're interrupting.
You're making it
So
longer.
you have to tell your story. so I
Okay,
guess-
okay. This is the end. This is the end. I promise. So and then the teacher didn't get me in trouble. He was like, if you have like a pain problem, like just have like your mom or like a doctor or something like that, like give me a note, and I'll give you like a pass. And well, that's what eventually happened. And well, now I really don't have a pain problem anymore. I think it was just because I kept
So
thinking
all of
too
that
much.
just to say that you don't have a peeing problem.
I don't have to go
Kidding.
potty 24/7 anymore.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There, it's over. So
Alright.
there, you guys.
Alright.
Alright.
I always say
So,
to
so the
people,
embarrassing thing was that you had to keep getting up to go to the bathroom.
Yes, that was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
I never liked when teachers said you can't go to the restroom, but then like they're like, oh, I had to go pee real quick. I hate when they say
They're like,
I don't
no,
go to the restroom.
their go-to is this an emergency? I'm like, well, you
Mine-
tell me when I pee on the floor.
Oh yes, I hated teachers like that. They were
I've peed myself before. I remember the day vividly. I was wearing it was second grade. I was wearing red shorts, and I just had
Red
to let it.
shorts.
I had to let it go. That my teacher would not let me, and then so I went, and I was like, she was like, how come you didn't go to the bathroom? I was like, I tried. You wouldn't let me, and she's like, call your mom up. And so I called up my mom, and I was like, I need some pants and stuff, and so eventually I actually went home, and my mom didn't want me to sit in like the pee and stuff, have it like on my body still, so I had to take a shower, get all the pee off.
They urinate off of you.
But oh my
Norris.
gosh. Well,
All right. Anyone got another question?
I never
Oh,
got
wait,
to say
Jackson-
mine.
yeah,
'cause everyone
Jackson.
took 3 years
Oh yeah,
to
we
do
spent
it.
40 minutes on this one, so I thought we'd move on to the next
Well,
one.
Aaron, wait,
yes.
Aaron. By the way, how long
Okay,
is the
hello.
podcast? Like,
I
where are
don't
we at?
right now.
Yeah. Like, what's the time on it?
An
We
hour
just
and
keep
16
going until
minutes.
Everyone's just like whatever.
An hour and 16 minutes. All right, guys,
We
let's
just
keep going.
until everyone's just like whatever. Okay, Alex, I get to answer the first question. Whoever takes the longest gets freaking cut off at 1 minute. An hour.
Whoever can you get cut off at 10 minutes?
I know,
Yeah.
I know. We'll start doing a timer. Like, here, we'll do 6 minutes.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Well,
No, go ahead.
It doesn't matter right now. Go ahead, Jackson.
All right, Jackson, what was the most embarrassing thing?
Probably when I was really young. So every year we go to like my godmother's house and we make tamales. And I had to go to the bathroom. So pretty much everything here is pretty much related potty related.
So it has to be a bathroom
And-
situation.
No, it's something a little weirder. So I'm
Oh.
small. I'm probably like 6, maybe 7. And my dumbness freaking is so dumb. I go to the restroom in like the kitchen area, right? And freaking don't ask why there's a restroom.
The funny thing is, I'm the only one that actually knows what he's talking about.
Pretty much.
Like, I have a
Let me,
visual
Aaron,
of what
let
he's
me and
talking
Aaron
about.
hear this.
So pretty much, I go in the restroom, I take my poo-poo, I take my pee-pee. But the thing is, I am
Grow up.
so bad at opening a door, I got locked. I pretty much got stuck in the restroom.
What about the other time you got locked into the bathroom at Non and Papa's house?
No, that was only at NA's. Like, everyone's like outside, I'm like crying in the restroom. I'm like, no, please, he's going to help me out. And then everyone's like, anybody have a penny to get him out? And I'm like, a penny? What is that gonna do? And I'm in there crying like a 2-year-old. Just like,
Oh, that's
Freaking-
great.
And then they open the door, and then everyone just like hugs me. I'm like, okay, I don't think I almost died, but like. And then,
Alright.
it was just
That's a
So
bit-
wait. Well, no, never mind. Never mind.
I
He
locked
got
myself
stuck in the
restroom 'cause
bathroom.
I'm
He locked
dumb.
himself
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
But the little thing to unlock it was so small. Like you had to like,
Update
I-
Josh said he's gonna be on in about an hour. So.
Pogs.
That's okay. We can still play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're getting around to the end of this thing, let's talk about the seasons. Now,
Fortnite.
not
what?
okay. This is where I kick Jackson. Jackson, say goodbye.
I can kick him. I can kick him out right now.
No, don't kick him
Wow.
out. Okay, so what I want to talk about is like how Christmas and all those other like major holidays and seasons, like how they felt as a child. Cause like as a child, those things
it
were
was
like
magical.
the best. It was an amazing time.
The only thing
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't do Halloween. I still don't do Halloween. I don't watch TV. I don't watch anything because I cannot do horror films.
Ah.
That's the one thing I will not do. And even that, like, there was this one episode of, like, do you guys remember Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one episode. There was
Yeah,
this one Halloween
I know what you're
episode.
talking about.
It was horrifying. Like, as a kid, I was terrified of that.
100%.
And I was like, I've never, I vowed against watching, like, Halloween, like, stuff. That's why I get, like, the reason I gave up on Halloween was so young was, I mean, like, the first time, like, I stayed home, Josh spent the night. It was, like, on a weekend.
Josh is. It's always fun hanging out with Josh, honestly.
Yeah. And I remember because it was just, like, such a better experience for me because I was like, I don't have to stress over anything. I'm just sitting here playing Madden Mobile with my buddy Josh.
Oh, but remember
Just
when you
chilling.
got scared by that one guy, even though he was told not to scare you? Remember that? Remember? I think Mom told us that story. Like, it was one of those, like, it was like
let
a really,
Steven
really
finish
scary
his story.
house around the corner.
I'm not.
Sorry. I'll go. Oh.
Yeah, but, like, just, like, Halloween in general I can't do even now, but every other season, like, getting to spend time with family. Even now, like, it's still just such a great time just doing anything with family. Like, we just went up to Yosemite a couple days ago.
that was
me,
fun.
with my entire family. Jackson, you went. Shut up. You went, my family, my cousins, and my aunts, and my grandparents. And it was just the best time because there was, first off, there was like no Wi-Fi up there. We had full service, but there was 10 people on the internet, and apparently there's not supposed to be 10 people on the internet at once. But it was just spending time with family because no one could connect to anything. It was just such a great time. So.
What's one of your match or one of your best memories of the holidays?
Throwing up in
Ethan?
a sink full of cherries.
I loved Christmas so much because I was always curious of like what was I gonna get because I wasn't told or like hinted of what was I gonna get. Like I'm just all like, all right, well Christmas is coming up. I wonder, whatever's there is there, and then and
Right,
at that time
I'm sorry, hold on. What age did you guys, or should I ask this? Hold on, I'm gonna send it because I don't know.
No, you can. Go ahead. I know what you're saying. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So what age did you guys like figure out Santa was?
Honestly, I knew
junior year. I'm just kidding.
Ethan goes, he's not.
Wait, he's like, hold up.
Yeah, no, but
He's
like,
like-
seriously.
Ethan's like,
Okay,
just
in all
now.
seriousness, it was probably like 4 years old.
Yeah, I remember being relatively young because I always was joking around with my cousins, be like, "Oh, I wonder when Santa's gonna get here," like just kind of jokingly.
Yeah.
Like the thing was, I was really only thinking about myself when I said that because my little cousins were around me and I didn't see them like figuring it out, and I was like, now that I'm older, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
For me, it's because I asked my mom, and I was like, because I asked her a few times, and she said yes, but then I kept asking her, and then she finally like told me the truth.
She's probably just like trying to tell you to shut up.
No, like
He still is to this day.
yeah, like
true,
right
true,
after this podcast, I'm gonna go and just curl up and just bowl.
Yeah, that's what he does when we're normally in a party. It's just so funny.
Fun fact.
What about you, Jackson?
I feel like I kind of actually always knew too. I just never really thought about it when I was younger.
Yeah.
Dude, this year,
So we
year
kind of
Sage
always had
Christmas-
an idea, but we just never really asked. We were like, well, he's got to be real. Like they wouldn't put this much effort into a lie.
Yeah.
I actually remember Steve when I saved Christmas this year.
All right.
So for some reason we had the presents already in our house, boys.
My mom had her presents wrapped for about a month.
Yeah.
Like not
And
even
then-
joking, just straight
No.
up. She just had like all of our presents wrapped.
For
She's
some
had
reason
them
we already
ready.
had
for,
our
like,
presents. And then she tried to put them under the Christmas tree without Santa's approval.
Without Santa's approval. I love that.
I'm not even joking. I was so mad. Me and Ben were just, no, it's Santa's job.
Dude, he's dead serious. He's not joking. I was.
No,
I'm
I don't.
in the
I am
house.
joking.
I don't doubt it.
Me and Ben were screaming. We were taking the
So
presents back to the room.
does anybody in your household believe that Santa's
Oh
still
no, no way.
No, not at all. There's
Our
all
youngest
stupid.
sibling is 5th grade. She's 11. Natalie's 13. She's 2 years younger. Yeah, she's 11.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, how about you, Aaron?
My little sister
Years
Sarah
in.
does.
Well,
She's
don't let her hear
still-
this part of the podcast.
Hear the part that Santa's not real?
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, you're mean.
No, she's in the other room. I'm in the kitchen. She's with her
She
mom.
goes, what?
Oh, yeah. We
How
kept-
old is Sarah?
She is currently at the age of 7.
Oh yeah, it's too early to tell. Or yeah.
Let's see. What is something?
Wait, hold on. I just realized. Wait. Sorry if this is a poorly timed question, but is your sister your stepdad's daughter or your dad's daughter?
Step.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's a half sister because it's
Yeah.
my mom and stepdad's.
Yeah. I was like, wait.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So now that we're coming into 2020, a whole new
Wait, your
decade.
sister's your stepsister?
Nope, half.
Stepsister's completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
So now that we're coming into a whole new year, a whole new decade,
Sorry.
let's not make it a New Year's resolution, but like, what's something that you kind of want to do differently this new year, this new decade?
My gambling addiction. I'm kidding.
Giving up porn. Actually.
That's mine.
Something I do differently, or something that I do like more, or something.
Yeah, no, like just anything, any like change or like, yeah, just go ahead.
I'd say volunteer a little more because I really find joy in doing that.
100%, 100%. It is fun volunteering.
It's just nice being able to see what you're doing for community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like for me, I help out in like an autism classroom,
Oh, that's
and it's
awesome.
just fun working.
Yeah.
It's just fun working in there with kids, especially since I want to go into special education. Like it's giving me experience while working with kids that like it's just giving me something that I enjoy doing.
Yeah. No, 100%. For me, it's something that was already said. Ethan said it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's for real.
Wait, what
Yeah.
happened?
Ethan.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, what?
Just
Giving
say
up
it.
porn.
Like-
That's what Aaron's gonna give up.
Yeah, that's like something I want to change.
Something he wants to give up? I couldn't hear. Sorry.
Yeah.
Aaron wants to give up porn.
Okay.
Like that's. I mean, I've started it, but I'm just trying to stay strong, finish it.
Wait, I don't get it, but okay.
So basically, like, no nut year.
More like decade.
Decade.
Ow.
We'll start with year and then see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
Do that.
Then who do I ask? Where's my mother? Who is my father?
Well, the one thing that I will do to improve for this new coming year and decade, is that, if somebody is like depressed and all that stuff, I'll actually step in and help out.
There you go.
Like, not even just that, though. Just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And
Because
also
a lot of the time, you don't know. Like,
yeah.
you have no clue.
Mhm.
Yeah, because of what happened not so long
Yeah.
ago. You guys already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I felt like I was guilty of not doing anything. I mean, I didn't even know.
It's a lot of people felt that way.
Mhm.
Yeah, but in order to prevent somebody from like taking their own life, I want to do that so that no one. Yeah, because I do not want
No one should
else
have to go through that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want no one going through that. And
Yeah.
even also to if if I see that someone's going through depression and they're like kind of hinting it to me that they're gonna kind of take away their own life, then I don't care what's gonna happen. But like, or I mean, I do, but like, I'm just gonna step in and like alert somebody right away. Like, I'm not gonna like sleep through it through the night and be all like, oh,
I'll see what
not worry
happens.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's like it's hard nowadays too because it's so common and it's sad, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's
it's
just
the
such
truth.
a natural occurrence in our society. It's just
And-
something like, oh, well, he or she just ended their life. Like, well, we'll hear about it on the news.
Mhm.
Or a lot of times we won't, and it's like, oh, yeah, hey, I knew that person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sad world.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
change in this upcoming decade.
That's good. That's a good change. Did we
Yeah.
hear from Jackson?
No.
Let's hear from Jackson.
What was the question about? Can I ask, please, again? Sorry.
What is a change that you would like to bring upon yourself this upcoming year/decade?
Weird. I don't really try to think of that, actually. It's a good one.
It's a really good one.
That's a really good one. Probably, no, actually, probably I want to get better at certain things. Example, clarinet. I want to
Okay.
try to beat my best friend Kenshin. Sadly, he's
Okay, well
first
these are
choice.
kind of like, I mean, these are good. They're goals, but like let's try to dig a little bit deeper. Like something that you know you really want change in yourself,
In myself?
or in the way you act, or
I would like to stop bullying Aaron all the time.
I think he'd like
Like-
that.
I would.
Yeah.
I think Aaron
I think Aaron would like that.
I kind of like when he's in the party, I kind of like make fun of him. I kind of don't want to do that anymore.
Hmm.
And every time I'll do that, I'll subscribe. I'll try to get a friend to subscribe to his YouTube channel. How about that?
Man,
Yeah, I give him, you
I
know.
would, okay, here's what I would sucks. I would like my personality change from like being like annoying people. How about that? Like being like, kind of like a bully to Aaron or like other people. Like
Okay.
Ethan, for example, I was kind of mean to him earlier, yesterday. About a
So
thing.
you'd like to be a bit nicer towards people.
Yeah, including Ethan and Aaron.
Oh,
good.
Jackson.
Good.
Okay, don't go sappy on me, boy.
Who's watching TikTok?
That's my brother.
Well, alright. Well, that's a good thing that you'll change.
Well,
Well,
it's not
is
the
there-
start of the decade, so you can go kick him right now for watching.
Get over here, Aaron.
Okay,
Uh,
so,
Stupid
alright.
little poop.
is there any other questions that we'd like to mention before we conclude with my last question?
A final question.
I kind of want to hear the final question.
I'd say, what's your favorite? I don't know if we've done this. Favorite moment.
Favorite
Favorite
moment
mo-
of the decade. Oh. Hmm. Favorite moment. I'd say it was December 5th,
freshman year.
2016, and I went to a Raider game,
Oh.
but this wasn't no ordinary Raider game because oh wait, no, we went to the Raider game December 6th. December 5th is when we got the tickets. See, what we did was, you know those teppanyaki places where they cook in front of you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are
Well,
fun.
we went there, and there was a guy that was sitting at our table because it was two parties put together, and so he was sitting at our table, and everyone started talking with everyone, and you know, it comes up at the table that was like, hey, we're Raider fans, you're Raider fans, that's cool. Well, he's like, what are you guys doing tomorrow? And we just like, oh, we're not really doing anything. Probably watch the Raider game. And he goes, how'd you like to go to the Raider game? And we were like, what? And he's like, yeah, how'd you like to just go to the Raider game? I was like, we were like, that'd be sick. But,
50-0.
Oh, that was actually kind of nice of the guy. Like, he doesn't even know you just
kidding.
beat him. He's
It's-
like, hey, want to
Yeah,
go
keep
there?
going.
so he told us, he's like, yeah, how would you like to go? And we said, we'd love to. And he's like, okay, meet me at this Starbucks, right? So we go to the Starbucks to get the tickets from him, and he didn't charge us at all. He just gave us the tickets. Well,
That's a
as it
nice
comes to
person.
find out, we look inside. He gave us a little box, and the tickets came in a little box that had a Raider emblem on it.
Yep.
And we look inside the box at the tickets, and the tickets are on the 50-yard line inside a suite.
You're
Dang.
joking.
And it was free drinks, free food, right on the
So it's a
50-yard
luxury
line.
spot.
It was
Yeah, pretty much.
luxury at its finest.
That's
And
cool.
it was amazing. And it was all for free. Like,
Those are the people that we need to hear more of, because you hear of Mr.
Exactly.
Beast. He's
Was
a
it also
great
on-
man. What he does for society is amazing.
100%.
But if he didn't have his YouTube channel, he would be
he
nothing.
wouldn't, yeah.
Like just people like
Exactly.
that who are doing it without recording it
It's
are
just,
the
it's
people we need to
amazing.
hear more about.
Yeah. So that
Was it
that-
also like free food? Like
yeah,
all
no,
you can
free
eat?
food, free drinks, all you can eat, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you know it was good because there
uh,
were shrimp there, and that was free.
Shrimp.
I
What
love
about
shrimp.
lobster?
All right. Are we going Ethan or?
All right. So are we going to the last question?
No.
Oh, no, I thought
Favorite
we were,
moment.
I thought we were going your favorite moment.
Oh, favorite moment. God. I think my favorite moment was last year when I did my first play, and once I made my appearance, I am just seeing a whole bunch of people in the audience. That was like the greatest experience. I mean, yeah, I was hella nervous, but it was fun to, be doing something that like we had worked on really hard and showing it to people. It was just amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah,
magical
that was my
moment.
favorite. Yeah.
Ethan, did you know anyone? Did some of your friends do it also?
For last year's play, yeah, I knew a couple of people.
Yeah, but how did you make new friends at least?
Yeah, I ended up making new friends. I made friends with some seniors. Well, at that time they were seniors, but now they graduated. But
Pretty
yeah,
much
I
just
met more
adults.
people. Yeah, but it was a fun experience. Yeah, my favorite moment. Seize your moment.
What about yours, Jackson?
I don't really everything. I don't really know honestly.
Honors band.
What Ben? What Steven?
Honors band.
That was a good one, yeah. Favorite part of the year? Pretty much. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Favorite? No, decade. Like anything that's
Decade.
happened.
Mandalorian.
Shut up.
Damn.
We're talking about like moments here, bud. Oh, I loved it when the Mandalorian.
Okay, everyone. Jackson
Alright, am I
just
up?
left the chat.
Yep, Jackson
Okay.
left
Am I up?
because I bullied him.
Okay, Jackson came back. Everybody.
One of
Don't
my
worry.
favorite moments.
I didn't say I was gonna stop bullying, so okay.
All right, Jackson, you want to keep going, or do you want me to go so you can think?
You can go.
All right, so I have a couple. I have
Mhm.
two. So my first, well, I guess I can count it as three, is the times I won state championships for soccer.
Ooh.
Like, that was back when I started, I wasn't forced into playing it. I just had a fun time playing it. So
Yeah.
it was fun doing that. And then my other one is, my first year on varsity for tennis. It was definitely one of my favorite things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those
That's
are mine.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, Jackson, I gave you a little time to kill.
Ah, man. Best part of the decade, huh?
Favorite moment.
Well, favorite moment. I guess that's a lot. I can't really think of anything. Kind of go dumb.
Well,
Oh,
you got
really?
into your honors band.
Yeah, that's true.
How'd you feel when you got
I
it?
honestly hated it.
Really?
Steven can even I
What
did
happened?
not want to be an honor band whatsoever.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't.
Really? Then why'd you try out for it?
Literally, as soon as he heard that he got in, he threw
I
a
get
fit.
easy. I get
He threw a
easy.
fit.
What's it called? I get an easy A if I try out for it. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna make it, but I'll still try out, I guess. And then somehow my magicalness is my luck just appeared. I'm like, oh wow, I got
But like,
in.
isn't that a good thing that you're like in there? Like you're
I just
good.
didn't wanna... Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I guess. Well, other people could have made it in. For example, my friend Tension is just godly. Yeah, I could. It's a good thing, yeah, but I kind of didn't want to like do it whatsoever because I want to just practice my other music from like, Clark instead of the other. Instead of
Oh, I
music
see.
didn't wanna do. And I didn't want to. And then I think it's like this January 10th. I had to go over there for at least a whole day just to practice songs, and that's it's horrible. I missed the
yeah.
whole school day.
Yeah, I get that. Get that, dude.
It's a good thing I skipped the whole day, but it's gonna be annoying. Because I play my clarinet for 2 hours is fine. I don't want to play it for 10 hours or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, interesting.
That's amazing.
So that wasn't one of your favorite moments.
It was, but yeah, but then I found out like a lot of my like really really good friends were actually in it. Like my friend Maddox, he does trombone. And I think he's first trombone in like the band.
He does Trump's
He's really
bone.
good.
Tee.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, but it's really cool. And now that I actually some of my friends are in it. Like I think it's like at least 4 or 5 of them. So now I'll be a lot happier at least doing it.
Alright,
Yeah, some really good moments.
so are we going to the last one?
Yeah, let's do the last one. Why not?
Alright. Well, it's almost the end of the decade, obviously. Yeah, and I know there's probably more questions that we wanted to mention, but it's kind of already too late.
It's getting a little late here.
Yeah, so let's get ready to conclude this. So, this is a question that I picked, and yeah, and here we go. What was the first porn video that you ever watched
Oh my god.
in this decade? And the thing is that you must try to explain everything. You must explain
What
the
happens
video.
if you just don't? Steven left.
Steven left. He
What
left.
happens if you what happens if you just don't? Like actually.
What do you mean you
Have you
don't?
not actually?
No, I never have, and I don't plan on doing it for a
Oh,
while.
there you go. Hey, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't plan on it.
Okay, let's try to get Steven back.
Steven did.
Steven's freaking gone.
Okay, well then who's gonna answer the question?
Aaron.
I mean,
Aaron, go ahead.
Aaron went T.
Alright.
My turn.
Give me a second.
He just dipped.
Steven's
here.
gone.
Oh, welcome back, Steven.
Hey,
Not
Steven. Not answering that. Why not, Steven?
Don't want to talk about it.
Alright, we can get a different question. We can get a different question.
Okay, well, all right, guys. We'll talk about that next time. But all
No,
right,
not next time.
all right. Well, actually, I don't know what other question we could talk about. Like, okay, does any...
How
Alright.
much you make it up?
Final
I know.
question. Final
Wait,
question.
I know. I have a good idea. How about we all take a vote, and then yeah.
Okay.
So like, hold on. Let me get my notes out. I'll write down the topics and. Oh, there's 4 of us.
Scripted.
Okay. Perfect. So this will be a perfect amount. All right. Let's get some topics, or some question topics then. All right. So Aaron, what will be one that you would like to maybe mention?
I don't know. I was just kind of saying final topic till it came out.
Okay, I'll start with Jackson. Jackson, what's a question that you should recommend, and then we'll take a vote.
Probably like favorite YouTuber maybe.
Okay, favorite.
Oh, YouTuber of
YouTuber?
the decade.
We can't do
Okay.
yourself.
I don't know, I
like
really like this guy named Jukemaniacs, but
McManiac?
I-
I heard he was pretty cool. I heard he's starting a
I hear
podcast.
he's pretty trash.
Okay, anyways,
it's
all right,
like it's not 2019 yet.
Steven, all right, what's a question that you might want to mention that we'll take a vote on?
All I'm saying, that 2020.
We already went over favorite video game, movie.
I
Yeah.
think I'm saying favorite YouTube is pretty good. Because there's a lot of YouTubers I like to watch.
I know we're talking
There's
about
one,
decade,
but-
but since it's the end of the year too, I'd say favorite moment from this year.
Favorite moment from
Oh,
this
that makes a
year?
lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Did we
Okay.
kind of talk about that?
Well,
Oh,
we
from
talked
this
about
year.
favorite
Oh.
moment
this
of
year.
the decade. Yeah.
Not
Okay,
decade.
Aaron.
Honestly, I think I'd
Oh,
go
wait,
for.
I
I
thought we were
think
gonna take a vote.
favorite person,
Favorite person.
like-
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good
like
one.
influencer or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be just a
Like
YouTuber,
kind of like
but like
YouTuber. Is that what you're kind of saying?
like it can be a YouTuber, but it could be like a Twitch streamer, or it could be any influencer.
Any influencer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then mine will be the best place that you ever traveled in.
The
Oh,
best
300%
place you traveled.
I know mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna do all 4 of those questions? Actually, you want to do that?
What time is it? How long has this been going on?
Okay, tell you what. We can do all of them, but we should do it like really, really quick.
All right.
So and then
No
we can end this
interrupting each other's
podcast.
stories and stuff like that.
No 40-minute stories.
All
right.
right, we're gonna start off with the first question. Jackson's. All right, so Jackson, what is your favorite YouTuber?
So there's a Minecraft YouTuber I like to watch, and he kind of does role plays and everything.
The lizard?
No, his name's Xylophony.
Oh, I remember where you were watching him.
He kind of does like Yu-Gi-Oh dueling, and I'm a big anime geek, so like,
I do
Yeah.
remember because I watched him too.
Bitch.
and then he also kind of did like Jurassic Park. He does like a lot of role play, like he did like Jurassic Park. He did kind of Yu-Gi-Oh. He did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. He also did Fairy Tail, and then he did some other ones, but that's it. Shut up.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this tweet.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
whatever.
continue.
Yeah,
Keep going.
no, that's pretty much my favorite YouTuber. I just like what he does. I like all the stuff he does so much.
All right. My favorite YouTuber / favorite person is, I'd say, Mr. Beast. 100%.
Oh yeah, he's
Just what he's done for the whole environment, what he's done for everyone.
The U.S. in general.
Yeah, the
No,
U.S. in
amazing
general.
person.
Like, he's made, honestly, like the biggest impact, I'd say, than any other influencer. And he doesn't even care about money. Like, he shows that. He doesn't care about. What he cares about is the smiles. He cares about, you enjoying and like having fun, entertainment. Like, that's what he cares about, no matter how much it costs him. And that's what I love about it.
Uh-huh.
All right, Steven.
Me?
Yeah.
favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, this is rough. I'd have to say old Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
that so
that's right.
much.
Because like I said, it was just he always put out content that I enjoyed watching. There was nothing wrong with it. He always made everyone smile.
Yeah.
And then like as his career went on, it started like kind of fading off. But like
It's just the stuff
old
that
Sky Does
happens.
Minecraft, it was just there was nothing wrong with those days. Just
Breaking news: Josh is online.
Huh.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, that's a
Is
good
that
reason to
on?
interrupt.
All right. Sorry. All right. So
actually
my
will.
favorite YouTuber is a lot, but I am gonna have to give it to Vanos Gaming.
I never really got into watching Vanos.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
The reason why that I enjoy his videos
Josh.
is the way how he edits the videos, like with all the sound effects and him playing with his friends. Like,
Kind of like David.
like it feels like you're part of the video too, you know? Like it gives you that feeling.
yeah,
Like a
I
person
see
that
what
I
you're
just
saying.
recently started watching, his name is Video Game Donkey, and it's just editors so funny. Hi Josh. Hi Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah, Josh got me into watching Donkey.
That's cool.
I don't have this account added. Jackson.
Now,
Yeah.
Jackson.
What are we playing, boys?
We did Jackson already, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Okay, so what's the next question?
Okay,
Wait,
next
Josh.
question.
Well,
Josh.
Ethan has it written down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't. Yeah, Josh, go ahead.
Favorite YouTuber of the decade?
Of the decade.
We're doing the podcast, by the way.
I I'm gonna have to say Markiplier, just because, like, he's been making consistently good content for so long that, like, it's really hard to ignore it. And, like, in the same vein as that is all the other people that are, like, part of his, like, little organization. So, like, Jacksepticeye would be another one. And I know there's a whole big section of YouTube that isn't really devoted to, like, gaming and like, that whole scene in general.
Yeah.
But Markiplier's branched out to do a bunch of other stuff, too. And he does the charity streams. So I think
the charity streams.
overall, like, if we're talking about impact, like, as a content creator, I think Markiplier's got to be the best one from this decade.
Good job, yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's that old size Minecraft.
All right. By the way, before we go
Minecraft is a
to
really old one.
the next question, Josh, make sure go on party settings and make sure that your voice is being heard, because I don't know if your voice was heard.
I love Minecraft.
It's like share. There's like a setting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was.
You go-
I think there was. I'm sorry.
Let me check.
You just go to the go to the party menu, and then it should say party settings, and then go down where it says
Always
allowed
loud.
to.
Always loud.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, mine's on always allow.
All right. Let's do this quickly so we can end the podcast. All right. Favorite moment of this year,
Favorite moment of this year.
2019. So,
I'd say
wait, who answered or who suggested that question? It was Steven, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Aaron.
No,
no,
I
that
did.
was Steven.
Okay, I think Steven should answer his
All right,
question.
Steven, go first.
Oh, me? Favorite moment of this year? Oh, when I went up to, it was like this last, like, week, or from the beginning of Christmas break up until 2 days ago. It was a lot of traveling, because I went up and spent time with my family up in San Francisco. Everyone goes up there during the year to make tamales and just hang out as a family and stuff like that, and that was really fun.
That's fun.
Because
Yeah.
every single person, like, no one ever makes it, but every single person was there. And then, like, a couple days ago, I got to go up to Yosemite with my younger cousins and stuff like that, and it was just so fun. So,
All right,
yeah, that was
Nice. All right, Josh, let's go to you. What was your favorite moment this year?
I might be taking Ethan's answer, to be honest.
The
But,
show.
my favorite moment was being in the show this year. Yeah. I learned so much from being out there, especially compared to last. Or I guess it technically wasn't last year because Sugar was also in 2019, just at the beginning of it. But I met so many people that, like, I still talk to some of them every day. You know, like, and it's sure there's a separation in my friend group kind of because yes, there's kind of a there's like a divide between, like, the friends I've met, like, through school and then through the show. But I love both groups equally, but just, like, I never could have imagined me being in this position. And I have to thank the show for that. I'm more outgoing. I go to more social stuff. You know, so yeah, it's just made me a better person.
Yeah,
awesome.
If it wasn't for both of the shows, I would have not met you, and you would have not met me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, like, Nico was, like, gushing on his Instagram earlier. He didn't see it, though. He
Yeah.
didn't know this, but yeah.
All right,
Okay, that's good. All right, who wants to go next on answer the question?
I can
Should
go
be me?
next. Oh wait, Jackson, go ahead. Go ahead, Jackson.
I'll go after Jackson.
Favorite part of the year? It's probably go seeing Josh's play.
Oh,
'Cause that was, like, the first time I've actually ever seen a play, like, ever.
Nice.
So, like, man,
Okay.
it was a good.
I was in it, by the way,
like,
too.
to start seeing. I also okay. Yeah, this is about. I was
But
talking
did I
about
ask?
Yeah, you really asked the thing. No,
Dang.
it was a good play to start my life off with, my little boy life off with.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
I
good
loved it.
That's really
it
funny.
was a good play.
All right, Ethan, what was your favorite?
Is home.
I think my favorite, I think my favorite moment this year was, well, I would have said the play, but Josh took it. But I'm gonna actually have to going back to Disneyland. Because it had been, I was like 6 years old the last time I went. And, you know, the one thing I was actually worried about, or I feared going to Disneyland this year, was going on the rides. Because for some reason, I stopped going on rides when I was like maybe I think 11 years old. I don't know why. I guess I just one day feared that I would like get sick. But I ended up going on the rides. I was hella scared, but I end up realizing that it wasn't bad, and I really enjoyed Disneyland, and I really can't wait to return back to Disneyland.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Love Disneyland. For me, my best moment of 2019, I'd have to say, is changing schools. Now,
You didn't like
at first, I did not want to go, like, at all. It was just, I honestly, like, I had, like, the worst attitude and everything. Like, I just didn't want to go and change schools, because all my friends were there. But once I got to Clovis West, I met some, like, really amazing people. And it's just way better than Clovis High, I'd have to say, because there was way less drama.
We aren't there, so.
That's true. You guys aren't there, but I have you guys here, and we could always go hang out sometime
True.
in real life. But it's just there was way less drama, and the people like I knew at Clovis High probably weren't like the best people to be hanging out with, and it was great to get a fresh start at a different school. So I'd say that's probably
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you like it over there.
yeah.
It would suck if you didn't.
Yeah. All right. What's the next question?
Well, I don't know if we still want to mention this, but favorite person. This was your question here.
No, we don't have to do that.
Come on.
Okay.
Eh.
Like, who was your? How about this? What's it say? Like, who was your best
Okay,
friend?
So we're not gonna do favorite person.
No, we'll go to the next one.
All right. Well, this is the last question actually from me, and I'll answer it
Thank God it's
first.
not the other one.
Okay. So, what was your favorite porn? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
What was the best place that you
I
had
just made
traveled to in this decade? So,
Wait.
for me, like, what was the one place that you went? Whether I don't know, like state or whatever.
I can go 300%, and I already know.
All right.
I can
well,
also
since,
agree with
since
that.
it's my question. Well, it's my question. I should answer it first.
40 minutes later.
Okay.
Call
So,
Ethan out.
so I haven't traveled out in the state or country, but the one place that I really enjoyed going to was actually Game 2 of the 2017 World Series at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was, well, I've been to a lot of baseball games, but
Well, it's too
It
bad
was-
they didn't win that
it
year.
was the first World Series game I went to, and I thought it was just gonna be like a regular baseball feeling, but like no, it was different. Like
No, the energy is palpable. Like
yeah, the
Oh,
energy's
yeah.
all loud. All the Dodger fans, they were all screaming and shit. But yeah, it was a great experience. And it was also kind of a historic game, maybe. But yeah, that was the one place
That's
that I was glad.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
My favorite
Alright.
place would probably be Disneyland this year. I got to see the new Star Wars land and the new park. And-
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh.
Are you
And
excited for the ride? There's a new
I-
ride coming out, right?
yeah, we're going up
January?
there in February
Yeah. hmm
Aaron, check
and
me with
to go
tickets.
see that.
That's lit.
So that's
I dig.
I had a great time going to Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland's always fun. I feel like whenever you go, that's like an obvious choice.
Aaron, did you
Exactly.
build one of those lightsabers?
I did
did you
not
not?
because
Oh, yeah,
it's
you didn't build
it's
a
a lot of
lightsaber.
money. It's a
Like,
lot of
it's like
money.
$200.
They are really
Yeah,
expensive.
it's legit $200.
Yeah.
We all need to go to Disneyland one day together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$200.
We're going
just
into the
like-
senior
Yeah.
trip. Me, Josh, and Aaron. I don't know about you boys.
We could all go during the summer. or
I'm
something.
driving.
As long-
Aaron's ringing his Disneyland passes, and Josh is paying for everything
I
else.
am. Oh,
I'll actually play for myself.
Well, it's a
Alright,
good thing because you're gonna have to find your own ride.
you can ride with us.
That's-
then it's okay.
He might have to go on the teacups because he might be a little too
Seniors
short
only,
for him.
Bucko. Not
Oh,
Okay,
you.
right.
can I
I'm
go?
in
I
your.
am
Oh,
Josh and
you know what? Never
Aaron's.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, alright, so who's answering the question next? So me
I'll
and Aaron?
go.
I did. So let's see. Yeah, Steven.
It's London and France, 300%. Those are the two best places I've ever visited in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of places now that I think about it.
Jackson's like my bathroom.
Josh.
So I've been to
That's fun,
Disneyland
Josh.
within the decade, so you'd think that'd be the obvious answer, but in the summer of 2014, so I think that was right before freshman year, if I'm not wrong.
4 years ago.
Yeah,
right before.
yeah, something like that. My family and I spent 2 weeks in Costa Rica on a mission
Oh, I
trip.
remember that.
You remember that? Yeah, we were just completely.
Because you
like,
had to
we
send
there
out a
was-
text saying, "I won't be in the country."
Yeah, because I had a flip phone. I had a flip phone. The keyboard was like an extension of the actual phone. It was bad, but like I had that. It was really eye-opening because we met a lot of like really poor families who would eat like one meal a day. Like there was a day where we like had to like emulate what it would be like to live in the country, or like at least the neighborhoods we were near. And we ate one meal at like 6 at night, and it was just rice and beans. That was it. That was a hard day.
How
That
would
was a
you
really hard
laugh
day.
at that?
Yeah, that's like what people were going through. And then
No,
like,
I heard someone laugh. Who
I
laughed?
specifically I helped in the children's ministry, so like we played soccer a lot because that was
I
like the only
remember you
sport they
talking
knew how to
about
play.
that.
I think
yeah.
soccer is kind of like a lot of things like sometimes like
It's a
where the
very
families don't
international
know.
sport.
Yeah.
You can play soccer
a lot
anywhere.
of people know how to play it. Yeah. But
Yeah, it's like I like
yeah.
what?
Yeah, it was fun.
Josh, when
It
you're
was,
coming
it,
over,
it was fun, and
say
it was
that.
really beneficial to me, I think,
Or
and everyone
Josh
else.
coming
That was there.
over. Then you're not gonna be here. You're gonna be at a soccer game. Josh
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
over.
Josh, by the way, did you get the okay from your parents?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah.
So, who hasn't gone?
Jackson?
Many places. Well, me and my familia, we went on a Disney cruise. It was
Oh,
pretty
that
much-
was really fun.
It was pretty much like a whole side of like our family.
Endless chicken tenders, boys.
And the Disney
Oh,
cruise
yeah.
is like, amazing. Like you can like they get like there's like one place on the ship where like they just give you a lot of food for free, which is really cool. And then like the places we went, I think my favorite place though was Mexico, because we
Mexico.
gotta go. What's it called? We gotta go swim. Like we gotta go scuba diving, and the water was like super duper clear. And, like you see like
Remember
little
the
reefs
guy, though,
maybe.
that came up and took a picture of us in the water?
That was creepy.
Back then, I used to be a little dough ball, though, so that's all I remember.
No, it was some guy, me and Steven were just hanging out in the water like Castaway Key. It's like the Disney Island, pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's the Disney Island. That's where they're like, yeah, hey, you guys come here when you guys are done with the cruise.
It's really cool though, but the guy just came up from behind me and Steven.
We were just chilling.
But
I
it
got
was
stung by
horrible
like
water.
40 jellyfish. They were like little tiny
Yeah,
jellyfish.
there's like little tiny jellyfish, and it sucks. You can't do anything about it.
They're
Yeah, so
awful.
we also got to go on dune buggies during that. That was so fun.
That was so fun.
Like the whole time we were riding around just in dune buggies. That's
That
pretty
sounds
much
Why
awesome.
does it smell so bad?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
does.
use the pan?
because Aaron's there.
I want to go on a Disney cruise.
It's so fun, but what I've learned from my grandparents is it's obscenely expensive.
It's super duper expensive.
Like,
I'm not even
uber
joking.
expensive. So that was a one-time deal. Enjoy it while it lasted. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Ben also bought his girlfriend a $1,500 necklace. I'm joking. It was like $150.
I'm kidding. It's 150. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's
It
too
was-
much on one girl that he might break up with in like 2 days.
Yep. That's how it is.
Accurate.
How old's Ben?
And
how is-
16.
It's sophomore, right?
And
Not
he's
worth it.
spending
he's
that
16.
much money?
I'm a year young. I'm 17 and a senior. So
Hey,
shut up, Jackson.
what?
You're gonna graduate when you're 17, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Oh,
I'm an
sorry.
August kid.
I'll be 18 by like a month.
I'll be 18 but after college starts.
Yeah, same. Same for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't agree. Can't agree.
No, you can't.
No, I'll be 18. I'll be 18 in while I'm a senior. I thought about that.
Yeah. You'll be 18 like
Yeah.
halfway through the year.
Alrighty, Ethan, have
Yeah,
you
I can just
answered?
brag to my friends how much older
Yeah,
I
I
am.
answered. Who else? Did anybody not answer?
I think everyone has answered.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's all the questions, I guess.
Mhm.
Nice.
this
I want to do
far.
another one. Can we do one when Josh comes over?
Fine, yes. We'll do
We
another
could.
one when Josh comes.
'Cause
This
I'd
is
be-
really
I'd be in the
fun.
room.
I
He's gonna
actually
be here
enjoyed
on the
it.
3rd. That's a week, isn't it?
Fourth.
No, it's only a
Fourth.
couple days. The 4th.
The
Alrighty,
night, it was
yeah.
the night of the 4th.
So be tuned for the January 4th. We'll most likely have another
Yay.
upcoming episode. It was a
I
great
like that a lot.
bringing up all the
Subscribe.
nostalgic stuff, having fun with
Subscribe to
y'all.
ER.
I think I already have a question for the next one. I'm not even joking.
Mhm.
We'll,
talk
wait
about it.
till we'll wait till next time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
on
talking about.
TBS.
I'm really excited for it.
Alrighty. Later, guys.
Bye.